Good evening, everybody. I'm Trisket109, and I am here to tell you that I didn't understand the word meta before Facebook changed its name. Welcome in tonight. Tonight we're doing a sales stream. What that means is I'm going to go over all the different digital platforms that are out there. You know, talk about some of the things that are on sale. Seems like there's a lot of stuff going on with that. We're going to talk about games in general. See what all's out there. Do the thing. And we're going to start tonight. Our first segment is going to be, what came out this week? Would you like to know? Let's take a look.
The Mongols are here.
Call up the archers and deploy on the east wall with incendiary arrows.
The French sent hand cannoneers.
Flank with lancers.
They'll get ripped apart.
Will they?
It's the English fleet.
Cross them with our fire ships and deploy fishing boats. Our people need food.
Trebuchets.
Counter with light cavalry.
Camels.
Camels.
Camel archers. Hundreds. What now, Commander?
We attack.
Play it day one with Game Pass for PC.
There you go. First things out this week. I have been waiting 16 odd years, 16, 17. I don't know. Last game was in like 2005. So that's 16 years now. I just did the math in my head. We're good. I've been waiting 16 years for Age of Empires 4. It's something that I used to play extensively as a child, Age of Empires 1 and 2. And by child, I mean a 20-year-old man. Not really a child. It's something that we've played extensively here at the house. I've played it with my children. I play it with other friends. Building giant army and rampaging all over the earth and burning villages to the ground with trebuchets. I am all about it. Came out this week. It actually just unlocked this morning. And I am extremely excited that it is finally out. So we've got Age of Empires 4 out this week. And yeah, that is my kind of game, for those of you that don't know. StarCraft junkie, Diablo junkie, Age of Empires junkie. This guy. Now, there are a couple of other games that have come out this week, and I want to go over the list of those if I can find it. Give me a second. That's not the list. That's not the list. Where'd it go? I had the list. Well, while I find the list, let's take a look at another game that came out this week. This is another one that I am excited for, and I don't know that a lot of people know this game or what it's all about, so let's take a look.
Please, just try and get some rest for now, okay?
Ren speaking. Now we can see if anything comes to pay us a visit. Rui!
I need to go back to Mount Akami.
Mother?
Can you take me there?
This is a camera obscura. It will let you see the unseen.
She's beautiful, but she looks sad too. Forgive me.
But the sunrise isn't for another few hours.
You shall become a pillar as well.
Water is connected to everything.
Always keep it with you. Images of death that only I could see. That's how I knew where I needed to go.
ゼロ、濡れガラスの巫女。
There we go. Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of Blackwater. It's out now on the Nintendo Switch. What's really strange about it is that they premiered this and they debuted it during a Nintendo Direct, right? So I thought it was just a Nintendo thing. I was like, okay, Nintendo's putting it out, great. It turns out it's actually out on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. It's out on the Switch. It's out on the Xbox Series S and X. You can get it on everything. Now that sounds kind of normal, right? Like, well, of course games come out on everything. What's up, Mistborn? Welcome in. Hang out for a while. We're going to talk about cool games. Also, Mistborn, you just missed the trailer for Age of Empires 4. I might play it again just for you. I might. Maybe. In a minute. It's out this week. Age of Empires is out. It's out now! Go get it. You got Game Pass? Download it. Do the thing. You got a big computer. But yeah, back to this one. Koei Tecmo originally had made the newer Fatal Frame games. 1, 2, and 3 were on the PS2. They did a little bit with the Xbox original as well. Fatal Frame 4 and 5 were on the Wii and the Wii U exclusively, and Nintendo helped fund that. So those games originally only appeared on the Wii and the Wii U. So when they announced this game, they announced it during a Nintendo Direct, and I was like, okay, so it's coming on the Switch. That makes sense. I want to try it. It had never come to America before. Number 5, Maiden of Blackwater. And now they're finally putting it out. I was like, cool, this is great. And then come to find out, I watched the trailer a little while ago, and I was like, it's on everything? You can buy it on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, wherever you want to get it. Maiden of Blackwater's out. If you want to play a game that is creepy, yet not entirely horror, you know, more ambiance than anything else, Maiden of Blackwater is going to be right up your alley. You have a camera in that game, and they showed some things where they have like this square that you see around like their faces and things. And when the ghosts are coming at you, if you take pictures of them, it will actually damage them. And that's how you do, that's how you fight off the ghosts, is by using the camera. And they tell you a very elaborate story. In this game, it's got 3 different characters that it goes through to tell you, you know, what happened to all these different people in this one shrine. They're very good games. They're not really slasher horror, but they are scary. I kind of liken them unto Alan Wake. Alan Wake was not a horror game, but Alan Wake would make your skin crawl. Fatal Frame will definitely make your skin crawl more. And I think that's the next game that I'm looking for. Like, I didn't realize it was out this week, and then I stopped and I went, of course it's out. It's fucking Halloween. You're an idiot, Rich. Yeah, that's what I told myself. My inner dialogue, I call myself Rich, in case you were wondering. So that's where we're at. So that's another one that came out this week. We've got 2 more games, 2 more major games to go through that have come out this week. But there are a few notable mentions here. NASCAR 21 Ignition, if you're into that sort of thing, if you like going round and round in a circle. I like driving cars in games, so I may take a look at it one day. Workshop Simulator, Super Robot Wars 30, which is actually a compilation of some older Super Robot Wars games, which is awesome. A game called Backbone. Riders Republic is finally coming out this week. Riders Republic was an Ubisoft game, I believe, where it's kind of like taking over where SSX left off. You've got, you know, that extreme version of mountain biking and, you know, all sorts of outdoor activities, squirrel suit flying and things like that. That looked like fun, but I wanted to give it a try before I, like, you know, doubled down on it. Voice of Cards, The Isle of the Dragon Roars, Roki, Dusk. And yeah, it looks like those are the games that came out this week. Also, actually, this morning I was very surprised. I got up to an Instagram post from Nintendo that said, hey guys, there's this new game. Go check it out. It's on your phone. It's called Pikmin Bloom. It's basically a version of Pokemon Go with Pikmin, where you walk around the world and plant flowers. It's kind of bizarre, and what it is hasn't really sunk in for me yet, so I'm not going to talk too much about the game, but they actually brought out something based on Pikmin, which I didn't think Nintendo would ever do again. So that was very interesting as well. So those are the notable games. Those are all the games that basically came out this week. Let's take a look at another one that'll be out tomorrow. There are some people in this world that are very excited for this game. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not one of those people. I'm just not. But here you go.
It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited. Ready for another round of Mario Party mayhem? Of course you are. It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames. Live it up on 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era, including Peach's Birthday Cake and Spaceland. Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes. And when we say zany, we mean it. Jump, connect blocks, and give facelifts? In hilarious over-the-top minigames, all of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little party favor. All game modes work with online play. Even if you're partying solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are also available to communicate with others. It's time to party in Mario Party Superstars, launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
There you have it. We have a new Mario Party game coming out. I hate Mario Party. Let me just put that out there for you right away so we can get that done. However, I can't stop my friends or my children or my wife or other people from loving that game. One thing, though, that they are doing with this one that I think is actually a really nice thing. So you'll notice that you know, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 were not included with the Nintendo Switch Online this week. They may bring them later or whatever, but what they're actually doing with this game is they're taking all the best boards and the best mini games out of those old games. Every version of Mario Party before it. There's what, 10 of them now? Before this? And they're making like a greatest hits compilation. That's why it's called Superstar. So if you have ever played a Mario Party game and enjoyed it, typically the things that people really like in those games, they're going to drop into this one. So it's a greatest hits, if you will, of the Mario Party series. Not for me, but it might be for you. And it is a big notable thing coming out. I knew a lot of people who are freaking out about that. So I thought we would give it a little more attention than just saying its name. Not for my benefit. I can now say that I'm trying to be impartial about what I'm doing here, because if it were me, I would only show that trailer with flames all around it as it burns, because I can't stand those games. But that's just me. So we got one more big deal game that came out this week. We got a trailer for it right here. Who's ready for the last one? And we'll move on from the new releases this week and get into the sales stuff. You guys ready for the last game? This one, we're going to talk a little bit about. It's a little surprising. You ready to go?
We're a team. We'll win this together. Smash him up, Drax! Yeah! Sing with me, Vita! How sweet love her! What?
If you remember seeing the Guardians of the Galaxy information a couple of months ago when they announced it at E3, it came across as very lackluster, very... What the fuck is this? Really? This doesn't look... I don't want to play... Why would I want to play? I don't want to see this. Like, what the hell? And I think a lot of people were really burnt out after the Avengers game came out, the last one that these guys did. I don't know if it was Montreal specifically that did it, but Eidos Montreal is the team that made the Guardians of the Galaxy, excuse me. The thing that's so surprising about that, the reason why it was worth showing the trailer and talking a little bit about, the overall consensus is that this game is awesome. This game is supposedly fucking amazing. The dialogue is like Mass Effect, where it actually impacts what's going on in the story and changes the way you play through things. You got to play through it a couple of times so that you can enjoy it. So you've got Mass Effect-like dialogue in a game with characters that are worth investing in the dialogue in. I mean, seriously, think about how much mileage you can get out of just selecting different versions of I Am Groot, like Mass Effect, all the time. But I was watching someone play it last night, and I was actually blown away at how funny it is, how engaging it is, how good the combat looks, how good the game itself actually looks. I was taken aback. I was not thinking about this game at all. I was like, it's just going to be another superhero game. It's going to be some shitty IP from some, other thing. Like, it's going to be one of those games based on movies based on games situation. Totally new story. And Mistborn actually just made an excellent point. He said, I can't handle Guardians of the Galaxy anymore since Chris Pratt. I mean, I can, but it grinds my gears. Star-Lord in this one is not the Chris Pratt character that you know. He might conduct himself like a child of the 80s, which is just what the character is, but new voice, new character model, new look to the whole thing. Like, it feels different watching it. It feels different playing it. And I was really blown away at how good this game actually turned out to be just by watching someone else play it. And while I was watching them play it, they were going on and on and on about how great the combat was, how great the controls were, how great it looked. And you could see that through this other stream. I was like, holy shit, like, where'd this come from? This was not a game that was even remotely in the Trisket might think about playing this game someday. I'll tell you right now, when it goes on sale, because I don't know if I'm convinced enough to go full price on it, but if it comes down to around 35, 40 bucks, I'm in. I think I'd be in. Totally shocked by that. That was my biggest surprise for the week. Absolutely. So, I don't know what that's all about. I just know that it was a thing, and we're here now. We're going to start over here. We're going to get into some sales stuff. That's this week in video game releases. Age of Empires 4 is the top of that mountain for me. Mario Party is the bottom. And apparently Guardians of the Galaxy might actually be worth trying. Who knew? Doing a pretty good job of selling this for you. I mean, I will be the first one to tell you I have not played it. However, this is the impressions of what I've seen for other people playing it, and I'm actually interested. Didn't think that was on the radar at all. Didn't think we were even close to that shit, but here we are. So, there you go. Surprise of the week. Guardians of the Galaxy is out now. You can get it on the PlayStation, the Xbox Series X, and if you want to get it on PC, let's say you're rocking a 3080, 3090, you got yourself a new processor, you got enough RGB to land airplanes in the dead of night coming out of your house because your PC is that badass, you can only get it on the Epic Game Store, which let's bring that up right now. We're going to take a look here. We've got the Epic Game Store pulled up. We're going to take a look at some of the sales and things that are going on. Let's go back to the store. You can only get it on the Epic Game Store right now. I know that's sad. I know. But I was like, really? Really? That's what we're doing? They're like, yeah, here it is. Guardians of the Galaxy. Where are you, by the way, video game? Please, God, no! What is this? Did Toby just come back from vacation? Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, it's right there. It's $59.99. You can get it right now on the Epic Game Store. The nice thing is, Mistborn, if you don't want to play it on your nuclear-powered computer, you can still get it on your Xbox Series X and still get the same gameplay experience overall. So you've got a workaround, my friend. You've got a workaround. So there you go. God of War is finally coming to PC. Check that out right there. It's pre-orderable now, pre-purchased now on the Epic Game Store. So you can check that out there. Take a look at that. I do want to look at this too. We'll look over here. I've got the Steam stuff pulled up here. You can see Age of Empires is set up right there. They're having a Halloween sale. The reason we do this on Thursday nights, sup, JJ's hanging out, Atbay's hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here. The reason why we are checking this out Thursday night, we're going to start doing sales streams on Thursday night, is because if you look here, we've got 2 weekend deals, but also here we have some midweek madness sales going on as well that are still going through. So if we do it today, you can get the best of both worlds, the sales from the beginning of the week and the stuff for the weekend. That's why we're doing this. So we'll get to the Steam in just a second. Let's do Epic real quick, because Epic doesn't have achievements, and that grinds Mistborn's gears. We'll just get it out of the way real quick. By the way, I may have a free PC game for you. Is that free PC game Guardians of the Galaxy? Because we just went over the fact that I'm very interested in playing it, but I'm really not interested in paying full price for it. That's my problem right now. So, but let's take a look here. I was very shocked about this. Sony did make the announcement this week that God of War is coming to the PC, just like Days Gone before it. And Horizon Zero Dawn. They are branching out. This is one of their big flagship titles. The fact that God of War is coming to the PC, unlocked frame rates, higher resolution, cleaned up textures for your video cards depending on what you're doing. This is a big fucking deal. That's the best way to put it. This is a big fucking deal. A big fucking deal. Is it Age of Empires 4 to Papa JJ? Because if it's Age of Empires 4, I'm all for that too. That's the game Triscuit's gonna love this week. That's where we're at. So, but yeah, the fact that this is coming out on the PC is just fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. Never thought it would happen. 4K, 60 FPS, constant resolution running, the higher rates. This being on PC is great. At Bay, I've missed you too. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on regularly, but I'm back from Las Vegas and we're going to do that stuff. So here we are doing a sales stream of all things in the world. So yeah, it's a good story. It's a good game. I appreciate why they're doing it. They're putting it out on PC so they can try and get people into the PlayStation ecosystem. Because when the second one comes out, you're only going to be able to play that on the PS5. And they want to make sure that, you're, good and ready. You've got that taste in your mouth where you're going, I need some more God of War. Like, give me some more. I want more God of War. Where's more God of War? You'll be frothing at the mouth, and then you'll need to go out and get a PlayStation 5 to play the new one. So that's a good way. But yeah, it was a great game. I'm glad they're putting it out. That was a big deal this week. So, let's go to the store here. Please, sir, I want some more. Please, sir. Please, sir, can I have some more? So let's take a look here. First and foremost, every Thursday, the Epic Game Store puts up a free game. This week it's Dark, the complete edition. I haven't picked it up yet. I'm going to get it real quick right now. Look, get. Normally it's $20. It's free. Wait. I don't think it tells you any of my information here. It does not. Okay, so I can just put that back up. There we go. Avon Colony is really good. So I just got Dark, the complete edition for free. It kind of looks like that Little Nightmares, what's that? The Bendy and the Ink Machine. Kind of looks like it's got that vibe to it. But you are trapped in someone's nightmare trying to escape and do things with it. And it's an adventure game. It's supposed to be a pretty decent puzzle game. I've heard good things about it. It wasn't very popular when it came out, but now that it's free, I bet everyone's going to enjoy it. So make sure you pick that up on the Epic Game Store for free. Dark, the complete edition. Next week's free game, Avon Colony. That's what Mistborn's talking about there. He said that's actually really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing that next week, and you can just add that in there. Doesn't cost you anything if you're in the US. I'm not sure how it is out of the country. Athbay, you'll have to look at it and let us know if they do that sort of thing out of the country. So, but yeah, that's what we got. Now, the other thing that they've got going on right now is they do have a Halloween sale happening here. Now, one of my favorite things about this time of year is that scary games go on sale. Check it out. Remnant from the Ashes, $15.99 right now. That's actually a really good price for a pretty decent game. I know that we have several people who hang out around here who are really into this one, the Remnant from the Ashes. $15.99 for that one. $9.99 to get the Game of the Year edition of The Witcher Wild Hunt. If you have not gotten, the complete edition of The Witcher 3 by now, I mean, it's been like 6 years, yo. Like, let's get with it here. But you can get it for $10. That's not bad at all. Maneater for $23.99 is not so bad. Wolfenstein as a collection, $7.99 for the New Order. That's a great game too. The Old Blood, $7.99. I'm a big fan of that one. Plus, they're doing a deal right now. Check this out. So if you go into your account and you sign up to get emails, which fine, whatever, delete them from your shit, if they send them to you. But as soon as you sign up for it, they actually give you a $10 off anything coupon. And when I say anything, I mean anything. So just signing up for this coupon, enabling your email alerts for them, you could get The Witcher Wild Hunt essentially for free. If anyone would, Remnant from the Ashes is super good. If anyone wants to play that game with someone, I got you. Mistborn is one of the people I was talking about when I said we have some people who play the games. Specifically that game. So looking through here, we've got quite a few things that are on sale. Something I was actually really interested in right through here. Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, Baldur's Gate 2, $5.99, $7.99, $7.99 a piece. If you've never played that old style RPG, they're excellent games. And if you sign up for that coupon, you're going to get one of them for free probably. The stipulations on them, and I checked the coupon, it didn't say anything, but the stipulations used to be that the game had to be $15 for you to get $10 off of it. But I didn't see that stipulation on the coupon this time. So I'm not sure if that's how it works or not, but if it doesn't, get yourself a free game. Why not? I mean, take a look here. Dishonored the Definitive Edition. It's $10. Grab one of the Wolfenstein games, $7.99. Prey, if you haven't played that one, that's actually a pretty good game. It's not the best game I've ever played. It's not the worst either. If you look at these prices and think for $20, maybe that's a little much, but if I sign up for that coupon, get it for $10, $10 is a good price for Prey. I'd pay $10 for Prey. Let's see, what else we got down here? Yooka-Laylee, if you haven't picked that up by now, $7.99 is that's a great deal on that one. I'm a big fan of that. Let's see what else we got in here. If you haven't played the Overcooked games with your family, I highly recommend picking them up and sitting down and doing it. Doki Doki Literature Club, that's actually a new game. That's only been out for a couple of weeks. I think it came out like the first week of September. Well, I guess that's now almost 2 months old then. Or maybe it was the last week of September. Maybe it's a month old. But that's fairly recent. Worms Rumble, a classic oldie but a goodie with that. Lots of stuff in here that's good. And if you take a look at them, if you're willing to tolerate the Epic Store thing, I know Mistborn has a problem with that. Get a game for $10 off. I mean, you're going to end up spending $5 on that Remnant from the Ashes game, and you're going to be like, okay, that's not bad. I like that. That's pretty cheap. $10 off, that might actually include Guardians of the Galaxy. Because I think it said anything. If you can get $10 off Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, if you're in it for $50, do it. That's not a bad way. There you go, see? That's today's pro tip of the day. If it works, good for you. Valhalla and Phoenix Rising, Immortals Phoenix Rising together for $54.99. Watch Dogs Legion and Valhalla together for $54.99. Get $10 off of that at $44.99. That's pretty good. Days Gone for $33.49, down from $50. That's a really good discount. Now imagine if you could take $10 more off of it. You know what I want to see? Let's see. Hang on. I'm gonna change this over real quick. I'm gonna click on buy now, and I want to see if it adds that coupon to it. I'm not gone. You just can't see my account. Holy shit, it does. There it is. Discount $16.50. Epic coupon $10. The total price to buy Days Gone right now, $25.20. That's not bad at all. Let's see if it works for Guardians of the Galaxy. I know, you're still on a black screen. Let's see if it works for Guardians. Yeah, it does. $49.99, $10 discount plus tax comes out to $53.60 where I live. Sign up for that email coupon. Get $10 off whatever the hell you want on the Epic Game Store. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Do it. You got to give them some credit. You got to give them credit. They make the deals. They give you the deals and then they give you extra. Like, you may hate the Epic Game Store, but they are really trying to get you to buy some shit from them, aren't they? That is not a bad way. So yeah, just looking at some of the things on sale. That new Riders Republic game we were talking about it during the intro. Get that for $10 off. A brand new game. It's out this week. Might as well do it. So yeah, take a look through that. Take a look through the sales and such, and see if they've got something that will, strike your fancy. Crysis Remastered Trilogy here. That actually came out last week or the week before. So it's Crysis 1, 2, and 3 completely rebuilt, remastered. And for it's $49.99, You can get it for $39.99. I would pay $40 for all 3 Crysis games. They're fantastic. They're such amazing shooters. So even at full price, they got a sale for you. Now this one I kind of want to talk about for a second here, because we're going to see this over on the Steam side of things. For those of you that don't know, this came out, Rise of the Tomb Raider during the 20-year celebration. I believe it's today. It's either today or yesterday is the 25th anniversary of the original Tomb Raider. Happy birthday to Tomb Raider. 25 years ago, we got that polygon-shaped Lara Croft doing things on the original PlayStation 1. Happy birthday to them. Crystal Dynamics, I believe, was the... Crystal Dynamics is the team that made the original Tomb Raider. Eidos, you know, worked on that for a great long while. Eidos was purchased by Square Enix, so now it's, you know, Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix. You see the listing over here. But it's, yeah, I mean, 25 years is a big achievement. It really is. You know how many games we've forgotten in 25 years? For you to last 25 years like that, you have got to be an icon, you know? And if you don't think that Tomb Raider or Lara Croft is an icon at the heights of things like Crash Bandicoot, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario, you're wrong. Let me just tell you right now, you're absolutely 100% wrong. 100% wrong. So happy birthday to Tomb Raider. That's a pretty cool thing. But yeah, you can take $10 off of this if you sign up for that coupon, sign up in your account for that email stuff. I think I may actually use something on here. I may buy a game. Man, I'm really thinking about these. The Neo World Ends With You finally came out. It's only on the Epic Games Store. Kingdom Hearts finally came out on PC. Only on the Epic Games Store. You know, so they are doing some things like that. The Alan Wake remaster is out, and I really want to play that. And I can get that for $20. Ooh. That might be where I spend some money tonight. Maybe. Maybe. I might. If you haven't played PC Building Simulator yet, they actually gave it away free like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks or a month ago on Epic. So it may come around as a free game again. But for $7.99, it's so much fun to just tinker around with this. As somebody who can put together their own computer, it actually has a lot of information for those that can't. And then you get to just play around with PC parts that you can't afford in most cases. It's actually a lot of fun. So for $7.99, that's a great buy. I would definitely pick that one up. Check that out. What else interests me? If you see anything on here that you have any questions about, let me know, because we could take a look at some stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff that does not interest me, and then all of a sudden I'll see something and be like, ooh, let's do that forever. Kena, Bridge of Spirits, another platformer game that just recently came out. It hasn't gotten the best reviews, I've heard, but I'm a big sucker for platformers, so for me, I've been waiting for this game to go on sale. I don't know if $10 off 40 is enough to get me to bite on it. If it was $30 and then $10 off, if it's a $20 game, I'd probably do it. But that's another one that I'm looking for a good price on. I'm looking for a good price. You give me a good price, Video Game World, and I will pick that one up. Unless, of course, that's the game that DePapa JJ is talking about giving out. I mean, that could be it, too. Neo 2. I definitely want to play with Neo 1 before I play Neo 2. So, yeah, there's lots of things on sale, but take a look at the pricing, and even the regular price stuff, you can get $10 off right now. That makes a hell of a difference when you're looking at things like Guardians of the Galaxy. If you want to take a chance on that, that's the way to do it. So that's my take right now on what's going on with the Epic Games Store. If you have any specific questions about something on there, if you go, what about this game? What about this game? We'll take a look at it. Just let me know. Say something in chat, and we'll take a look. So let's get out of here for right now. Let's get out of the Epic Games Store, and let's go take a look at Steam. Steam, can I just say, I haven't actually purchased a game on Steam in a minute. In a hot minute. But Steam is going to show us something that's very, very important right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, wait. Is Guardians on Steam? No, it says it's... Well, I thought it was only on Epic. Holy shit, Mistborn! You win, buddy. You win. Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy is on Steam. I stand corrected. We cannot listen to this song. If we listen to Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue, I'm going to get suspended from all the platforms I'm on. There you go. It's on Steam. It's not on sale on Steam. You can't get the $10 off, but you can still get it on Steam if you really want it. So there you go. Something new for that. I'm trying to think of what the last stuff I bought on Steam was. I bought Quake. I can't think of what else I've purchased recently from Steam. Actually, I didn't buy Quake. Quake was just already there. Like, because I owned it originally, they upgraded mine. So I didn't even buy that. But let me show you guys something that's fun. Ready? 25 Years of Tomb Raider right there. We click on the Halloween sale right here. Steam is having a Halloween sale. You want to see scary games? Horror, spooky, not horror? Let's go to horror. Because this is the time of year that Capcom does us all a solid. And I wonder if they're doing it on Steam. Capcom usually takes all their, you know, Silent Hill, or not Silent Hill, Resident Evil and shit like that. They put it all on sale. They say, here, have fun. Control is a horror game. Control has elements of horror. Elements. This one down here is not horror. I mean, The Outer Wilds is not a horror game. We Happy Few I would not call a horror game. Axiom Verge is definitely not a horror game. Little Nightmares, despite its name, I don't think it's a horror game. See, look, that game they're giving away free right now on the Epic Game Store we just saw, Dark, it's 20 bucks on Steam. Get it for free. Fear, those Fear games are a lot of fun. They don't run very well on modern computers, but they're a lot of fun. If you've never played Don't Starve, Don't Starve Together being, you know, $2.50, I'd hella pick that up if you've never played that before. Jesse Faden? Yeah, Jesse Faden. Right there. Control. Look, there's a spider game with a Halloween update called Kill It With Fire. Who doesn't like spiders and wants to kill them? There's your game right there. City Car Driving Home Edition. I don't think that one's a horror game either, but it's clearly on sale. So that's where we're at. But yeah, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of games on sale in Steam for the Halloween Fest. The only spider game I'd ever get, the one where you can take off and nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Spooky themes, but not horror. Bayonetta. How is Fall Guys spooky? Can someone explain that one to me? I'll wait for a moment. I need someone to type that out real quick. Like, get on that. Fall Guys. How the fuck is that spooky themed? Wrong answers only, please. That's what we're looking for. Look, I can't tell you guys to do this more than I've already told you to do this. The Castlevania Anniversary Collection, all of the Konami collections, when they go on sale, they're $5 fucking dollars. For the love of God, will you please go buy this shit already? Come on. Castlevania 1, Castlevania 2, Castlevania 3, Castlevania Bloodlines, Castlevania Adventure 1, Castlevania Adventure 2, and Kid Dracula, Castlevania 4. All of those together. It's $5 fucking dollars! Because playing it is terrible? Playing Fall Guys is terrible? Yes. Playing Fall Guys is, in fact, horror. Okay. That's the right... Mistborn found the right answer. He found the right answer. You win today's prize. I don't know what today's prize is, but you certainly win it. It's $5, guys. That's $5 more than I'd spend on Castlevania. Mistborn, don't be that way. Don't be that way. You're talking about some of my favorite games of all time.
Boy, what a sound! How I loved hearing that old money clink. That beautiful sound of cold, hard cash. That beautiful, beautiful sound.
All right,
Nickels,
look.
nickels, nickels.
I'm just gonna...
That
here.
beautiful sound of clinking nickels.
There it is. I built a command in chat for just such a moment. Ivy tips out $60. Fatal Frame is the game I've been on the fence about and being like, I can't afford this week, but I really want to play it. I think that means Fatal Frame is in my future. You had to put a goal. You know what happens. God, Shadowman's 100% right. We do better with a goal, apparently. And an eyeball on the screen? There's an eyeball just right here in the middle of the screen. I didn't say it was bad at all. I just wouldn't buy it because I've never played it. No. Mistborn, we got to talk about the bounties that we got going on, and then maybe you will. It'll be a fun time. There's an eyeball just right there. There's just an eyeball. Okay. That's weird. Phasmophobia, you're not going to get me to play. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Evil Within 2, those are great Halloween games. Those are great Halloween games. Let's see what we got down here. Crypt of the Necro Dancer is actually a fun rhythm game for $2.99. It's fantastic. I'm going to have 117 hours on my next check, so that means you better buy yourself a game, and you better enjoy the hell out of your movie tomorrow. You better enjoy the hell out of it. I think that we could ask Mistborn. Mistborn, I think, he's a Middle Earth guy, isn't he? Shadow of War for $9.99. Shadow of Mordor for $5. That's not bad at all. I'd go in on those. The full version of Bloodstained for $20. I'd definitely pick that up if I didn't already own it. On like 2 other systems. Can't wait to watch it at 1:30 tomorrow. Ivy, I hope your movie is good. I hope you enjoy the hell out of it. Disco Elysium. Everybody keeps telling me to play that. And I have it on something. I think I have it on the Epic Game Store. They gave it to me for free. I just haven't played it yet. One of these days, right? One of these days, Mr. J will come up and be like, how many of those games have you played? And I'll go to my library. And we'll go to the number here that says 1,275, which doesn't include the DLCs, which brings it closer to 1,500. And be like, oh, I should probably do that. Was it you that got me the ring and hammer thing for the Shadow of War Mordor games? I believe I did. Like the pre-order bonus, I brought it into work and gave it to you. I believe that was me. I remember doing that. Among Us, there's another horror game. Just like Fall Guys. You know what? I own The Witness. All right, see right there it says in library. I own The Witness. I've never played it. I know that makes me a bad person. Yeah, the Game Store pre-owner bonus. Yeah, I brought that for you. Journey, if you've never played Journey for $7.50, it's a great, you like sit down for an hour and a half, play all the way through a game and just enjoy the atmosphere. It's a fantastic game. I have it on my PlayStation. I loved it back then. Let's see what else we got in here that I would consider a deal. If you have not had a chance to play Hades yet, I would like for you to think about picking this one up. I did not like this game when I first started playing it. I was very frustrated by it. There were a lot of things about it that were... It's random. Everything is random. So every time you start the game, it's going to be completely different than the time you played it before. And I found that to be very frustrating. But what I didn't realize, very much like when I was playing Metroid Dread, what I didn't realize is what the game is constantly doing is teaching you how to play it. So even though it starts all the way over, all of a sudden, you know what to do. And you're cruising through it. And, you know, there's a few things that carry over. But it's very good combat. The levels and the idea behind it is really well put together. And again, it's teaching you how to play the game, not just, you know, making you play the game for 50 hours and all of a sudden you're Billy Badass and you can just do whatever you want to do in the game. So anytime you want to pick it up and play it, there's something new to kind of experience as random as it is. And I didn't like it at first, but after playing it about 7-8 hours, I really like it now. And I did not think that would happen. So if you haven't picked up Hades yet, what was that price on it? $17.95? $17.49? I would get that. I would absolutely for that price. I paid full price for it based on the word of mouth of everybody thinking it was the greatest thing that ever fucking happened. And it did not sell me at first, but in the long run, if you haven't picked it up, I would definitely pick that up. Borderlands 3 in here is $20. Sea of Thieves is $30. If you haven't played Sea of Thieves, you should probably get to that already.
So that's how it's gonna be. Y'all want to play.
Ivy drops the host for the stream. Thank you very much for hosting the channel. Appreciate you being here. doing the thing. Appreciate the tip. Ivy is what we're going to start referring to as a power user. That's how it is. Power user of the stream. Power member. User's not the right word. Power member. We're just going to call her Shira and then just leave it at that, right? That's how it's going to work. Master of the universe. Cyberpunk 2077 for $40.19 on sale. That's not worth it. Not even close. That's a bad sale, everyone. Don't pick it up for that. What else we got in here? The Outer Wilds for $15. That's another one that I own that I've never played, but I need to get to. And Mistborn, I'd like to point this out for Mistborn right here. Satisfactory is on sale again for $23.99. That was the price we told him to buy it at. One weekend it was on sale, or 1 week it was on sale. We told him to buy it at that price because it doesn't really get lower than that. And every time I've seen it on sale since then, same price, $23.99. Always $23.99. Question, did you ever get My Hero Academia on Switch for your daughter? I can't remember. I did not. I did not. She basically just wants to play Animal Crossing all the time. She just shouted, "You know it," at me from the other room. She is like ride or die for that new expansion coming for Animal Crossing. We'll talk about that in a little bit. That'll be fun. If you haven't picked up the Age of Empires, the older Age of Empires games, right? Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition for $10 here. We're going to look at some of the sales on some other platforms where it is as well. I know that they're still on Game Pass. You can pick up a monthly subscription to that and play the Age of Empires games. They are definitely worth playing. Lots of fun. If Necros was here, aka Fuglore, he'd tell everyone to go out and buy Terraria for $5 and stop being a twat. Okay, he wouldn't call you a twat. That was my word, but you get the idea. Two things on here that I actually do want to talk about. Take a look at this. Monster Hunter World is currently on sale for $19.79. I love Monster Hunter. We all know I love Monster Hunter. It may not be the game for you, but this week, Capcom has dropped some knowledge on some people. Some information. First thing they told us, Resident Evil Village. $59.99 right now on sale. If you haven't played it, it is one of the best games I played this year, far and away. I love it. I loved playing it. I maxed it out. I think there's only one thing left I have to do to get 100% of everything in that game. Like, I couldn't stop playing it. I built this new computer just to play that game. Absolutely love it. Capcom announced this week that Resident Evil Village was the fastest selling Resident Evil to get to 5 million units. So they hit 5 million units of Resident Evil Village faster than Resident Evil 7 did, which was the one that did it before it. So it took them like a month less to hit 5 million units, which is awesome. That's great. It's being received well. It's a fun game. If you haven't played it this year and you have the means to do so, I highly recommend it. The other piece of information that they actually dropped was based on Monster Hunter World. And Monster Hunter World just passed 20 million sales. 20 million sales. Between all the different versions of the game, all of that shit, they sold 20 million copies of Monster Hunter World. That's an incredible number. That's an absolute, that is just a fucking amazing number. Yeah, they did that shit. How great is that? To answer Mistborn's question, $60 for RE Village at discount. The base game is $80. It's the collector's edition, like, think like digital deluxe edition is $80. The normal version is $70 because they're using the new PlayStation 5 price point for it. So because it came out at $70 on the PS5, it came out on $70 on the PC as well. Which I completely disagree with. I think it's bullshit. I don't think they should have done that, but it was Resident Evil, so yeah, that was one of those times. It was like, okay, I'm just going to take this one. I'm going to take this one for the team. So that's why you're not seeing a tremendously large discount past what a normal game would cost. It's because of that new PlayStation price increase that you see it at that. That's 100% of the reason why it costs what it costs. So there you go. Stardew Valley for $11.99. Okay, so I think that's an absolute steal. I have Stardew Valley somewhere. I have it somewhere. And I know a guy, one of my friend's husbands in Las Vegas. I knew him too. He's my friend too. He's like, let's play Call of Duty. Let's play Halo. Let's play Assassin's Creed. Right? Like, he's one of those. He's a gamer. He likes that stuff. He's game on. You know, we could probably bring him out to play Halo. I was talking to his wife the other day, my friend, and I was like, so, like, was he playing games during the pandemic and stuff? I hadn't talked to her in a long time, but she was like, yeah, you want to know what he was playing? What? Stardew Valley. The entire fucking time. I was like, really? If that guy can enjoy Stardew Valley, so can you. $11.99 on Steam. Go get it. Not a bad way to go. If you haven't played all the Metro games, the Metroid games are fantastic to pick up. And then you see it right here. Resident Evil Biohazard is $9.89. If you look here, there's a Capcom sale. And this is what I was going to mention. Capcom releases their games in January and February and March. Okay? Sometimes May. Devil May Cry, Dead Rising, Resident Evil, they all come out in that first part of the year. And the reason why that is so great, Monster Hunter does too, but the reason why that's so great is because by the time we get to Halloween, that shit's on sale. Hey, take a look right here. Village is only $40.19 on sale. This is the basic version, not the upgraded version. So you can get the basic version of Resident Evil for $40 right now. That's good. Like, let's thumbs up that one for everyone to see. Mistborn, there's your Halloween right there. Devil May Cry plus the expansion, $19.79. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I picked that up when it came out back in March on the Switch. Down right now to $20. Again, they put them out at the first of the year, and then they go on sale for Halloween. Like, good job, Capcom. Good job, Capcom. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about this game. Resident Evil 3. This week is part of their sales. They were talking sales numbers for all the different, Resident Evil games that they've sold. The games that were fastest to 5 million sales. Resident Evil 8 is now that game. Before it was Resident Evil 7. Before that, I think it was Resident Evil 4. Which 4 did just come out on the Oculus 2 in VR. And I really want to play it, but I'm not going to go buy another VR headset just to play Resident Evil 4 in VR. But they said that the one game out of the Resident Evil franchise, of the mainline shit they've done the last few years, that has not hit 5 million units is Resident Evil 3. For those of you that are familiar with my stream, Resident Evil 3 is like one of the best ones that I play. I love that game. Yes, it only takes me like an hour to beat it now, but I had to play it for a really long time to get to that point where I got it down to an hour to beat it. Some people will be like, well, there's not a lot of meat on its bones and all this other stuff. And I say bullshit. That's a fantastic game. And I think that we should get it up to that 5 million mark as soon as possible. So if you want to do Trisket 109 a solid this Halloween, this holiday season, buy yourself a copy of Resident Evil 3. Hopefully you won't regret it. I don't think that you will. I can't make that decision for you, but I can tell you that I love it and it's badass. And it makes me sad. Looking at some of their other franchises, all the Monster Hunter stuff's on sale. All the Devil May Cry stuff is on sale. Street Fighter's on sale. You want to get the base version of Street Fighter for $8? That's a good $8. Dead Rising 3 and 4 are both excellent. I enjoyed both of those games. That's why they're both, in my library. Not a bad way at all. Capcom Arcade Stadium. This one I would stay away from. While it looks like, it's $10 discount and things, there are lots of other ways to play these Capcom games, the old style Capcom games. So I would wait for that to get cheaper. That has not been out long enough to get a deep enough discount for it. Onimusha for $7.99. You want to play old style Resident Evil in ancient feudal Japan with a samurai and a sword? It's actually a lot of fun. I have this on my Switch. The first time it went on sale went from 20 to 15. Or maybe it was like $12.50. I think it was $12.50. And I bought it at $12.50 and I loved it then. I thought it was 100% worth the sale price I got it for then. $7.99 is fantastic. So if you haven't played Onimusha before, it's a fun game. Like I said, it plays like the old style Resident Evils for $7.99. That's a great deal. That is a great deal. And again, this time of year, it's Halloween. Get yourself a game. Get yourself something scary. You want it established, well-known scary in this world, but not like so much that you can't handle it? Dude, there's all these Resident Evil games right here on sale for you. And as we're going to see in just a minute, it's not just here. Capcom has decided to sell these at a discount everywhere. Now, if you are not into the horror games and, you know, you're a little skeptical, little standoffish, little, I don't know if I can handle it by myself. It's a little scary, might be a little out of my wheelhouse, but I want something like that. I want to try. I'll make you a deal. You pick up Resident Evil 5 on whatever platform you pick it up on, and I will come play it with you because that one is co-op. You can play all the way through the story together with 2 people. I will wingman that game for you and help you get over the fear and not worry about it. Because that game I've played so many times, there's nothing in that will scare the shit out of me. So we're good to go. That's my offer to you this Halloween. If you need me to, I will wingman Resident Evil 5 for you. There you go. I should really make my son sit down and play it, but you know, we're not at that point. We're just not that. He's just not at that point for whatever reason. I don't know. So there you go. Capcom does this all the time. Like their games are on sale. It feels like every other week, every 2 weeks, something like that. But they always do it for Halloween because Resident Evil is the thing to play at Halloween. Resident Evil and Silent Hill. I don't think you have enough bravery for both of us. No, Mistborn. I'm telling you right now, if you and I were to play Resident Evil 5, you remember when we played Halo together? And there was this element of like, puff out your chest and it's time to be a badass now. That's how we'll play Resident Evil 5. Like a badass. I got you, man. I got you. So yeah, lots of stuff on sale. Lots of good stuff on sale. Let's take a look at some of these here. Again, the 25 years of Tomb Raider. Something I thought that was awesome about this. Check this out. If you go down here, everything down here says in library. I have a complete Tomb Raider collection. But you can get them all. The original, 2, 3, The Last Revelation, Chronicles, Angel of Darkness, Legend, Underworld. You got the Temple of Osiris, Guardian of Light, and then the Lara Croft Go. You got all the add-ons and DLC for all the ones. If you want to start with one, though, it's right up here at the top. Tomb Raider Game of the Year. It's $3.87. It is a fantastic action-adventure game. It is an emotional roller coaster. It is just a fantastic... It's just a fantastic game. And then where this one leaves off as an adventure game goes, you want to talk about like the adventure games of recent times, like the best adventure games that are out there. Words like Uncharted get thrown around. Words like Horizon Zero Dawn get thrown around. You know, things like that. Tomb Raider is in that same conversation. The new Tomb Raiders are absolutely spectacular. They really are. So Tomb Raider Game of the Year, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. These are the 3 that I would recommend that you grab as soon as possible. And Ivy, don't tell me that you need all the Tomb Raiders because I will gift them to you. I fucking will. It's gonna happen now. I can't show all my information here on the screen, but it's gonna fucking happen. This is one of those things like, if anybody is good, you're gonna get them. When I'm done here. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You gotta wait here. Wait. Why can't I purchase as a... Why are you doing this to me, game? Don't be this way. Add to cart. Don't be this... Look at this shit. You guys ready for this? Look at this shit. I thought it was gonna, be all whatever. I tried to put it in my shopping cart and it won't let me. I'm gonna figure this out when I'm done. We're not done with this yet. I don't know why it's doing that. But no, seriously, for $3, that is funny, right? Like I tried to do something nice for somebody else. This is what fucking happens. Okay. $3.87. I mean, seriously, you would be hard pressed on Steam right now to find a better game for $4. No bullshit. I'm not kidding you. 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider. Go play Tomb Raider. It's a good game. $5.99 for Rise of the Tomb Raider is fantastic. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is fantastic. The definitive edition comes with all the extra DLCs, everything with it, $13. That's the newest one. Absolutely fantastic. See, like, look here, like Tomb Raider Anniversary, I can't even put it in there. I can just click on play now. Add to cart. Oh, look, they'll put that one in my cart. I could purchase that as a gift. We're not playing Tomb Raider Anniversary. That's not going to happen. You do have Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's a fantastic game. It's so good. Let's see what else is on sale. Now, this is actually very notable. We'll get to this also with the PlayStation sale as well. For the first time since it's been out, it's only been out for a month. Came out like the first week of October, didn't it? It's got a really... Oh, no, September 13th. It's got the date right there. I should stop guessing and just start reading. September 13th, 2021. So it's been out for a month and a half. This is the new big deal game. Deathloop is already on sale for $40. If you've been on the fence about Deathloop, it's actually on sale for that same price, the 33% off on the PlayStation 5 as well. I believe. We're going to take a look at it in a minute, but I know it's on sale. We'll get the exact price for it, but here on Steam, it's on sale for the first time. It's only been a month and a half. Which I've heard good things about the game. I've heard bad things about the way they implemented things. Like saving. And the way that it tries to save based on profile management. And some things that shouldn't relate to the game that apparently do some wacky things with it. But I mean, for $40... I have heard lots and lots of good things about the actual game. I've heard it has a real hard time running on PC, so it might be worth getting on PlayStation. But yeah, it has only been a month and a half, and it's already on sale. So that is a big deal sale if you're into the newer style of games. So Shift Happens. I mean, they're making fun of Shit Happens right there. I don't know that game. World War Z Aftermath. I believe Aftermath is the new expansion that just came out with it. If you're into zombies, you know, I say play Back 4 Blood, but you know, you might like this. Conan Exiles is a game that I've never actually tried, but there are lots of interesting things about it. It's got like an Ark and a Rust kind of vibe to it, but it takes place in the world of Conan. Like you are building structures and supporting yourself while doing great Conan the Barbarian attacking violent things. Phasmophobia is on sale for Halloween, and I'm not playing that game. I don't care what you say, I'm not playing that game. Like, somebody could gift it to me right now, and I'd just be like, well, that sucks you wasted that money. Sucks to be you. Red Dead Redemption 2 down to $40. That's typically what it goes on sale for on a regular basis. Satisfactory on Steam as well as on Epic, $23.99. A fantastic price for that. And you heard Miss Warren say it earlier, they put out Update 5 yesterday, so there are new things to do in that. I'm sorry, I don't care what planet these people live on. I don't care what CD Projekt Red has done to fix this game. $40 is a real tough sell for Cyberpunk. Witcher Game of the Year, $10 here, just like it was on Epic. Sea of Thieves, that $30 price tag. I want to get back into that. What system are you getting Fatal Frame on? That's a really good question. So here's the problem with that one. Let's talk about that for a minute. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry. Let's talk about that for a minute. What system? No, Miss Bourne, they were selling Cyberpunk 2077. Best Buy was liquidating the discs for $10. When that game's $10, we'll talk about it. I actually paid for it. I had a discount for some things, and I bought it when I was trying to do benchmarking things for my computer. I bought it back then before we knew about the absolute disaster of a game that it turned out to be. They have fixed a lot of things with it. Good for them. Still kind of a disaster. But let's talk about this Fatal Frame thing. So here's the problem with Fatal Frame. If it was designed for the Switch, then getting it on a version that's going to play on the PS4 and the PS5 isn't going to make the game look better. Right? And at that point, it's better to get it on the Switch because then you can take it with you everywhere you go. Right? But if it's got programming things in it that make it look better on the PS5, or on the PC, because it is on Steam as well, I think I'd like to get it in the better looking version. But I don't know if it was upgraded or if it was designed differently or how they ported it back and forth between all these things. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, Koei Tecmo is not very good at that sort of thing. So I'm not sure what system I would get it on right now. I mean, a lot of things I like to get on Switch just for the portability part of it, right? But I don't know. I'm gonna have to debate that. If you have a thought on that, or you want to do some research, like, I think I need to do some more research on that. Just you know. But Mistborn, I want to talk about this. I think that we need to get a crew together. Yep, Project Zero, Maiden of Blackwater, that's the one. I think we need to get a crew together, and I think we need to go back out on the sea and pirate stuff. I have wanted to do that ever since they put out that Pirates of the Caribbean expansion for the game. I want to go back out, and I want to pirate it up. I really do. Mist, friend me on Steam. Mist, friend her on Steam. Do it, Mist. I thought she was your friend on Steam. I know one time she gave you Detroit Become Human. We should see if that's on sale. I can only imagine how well that will run on PC. The beautiful thing about this one, about Sea of Thieves on PC, is that you can fire up your... why is that different? Oh my god, why does it do this to me? Let me fix that. There we go. You can actually put your Xbox controller attached to it. You can play it the same way you do on your Xbox. Let me fix that frame right there. I didn't even notice it till just now. But yeah, I really think that, okay, stream goal before the end of the year. I'm going to put together a crew, and we're going to go back out on the Sea of Thieves. Sound like a good stream goal? We're gonna run bounties on games, and we're gonna put a crew together and go back out on the Sea of Thieves before the end of the year. What do you think? What do we think? I think this is a good idea. I want this. I want this in my life. I want this to be a thing in my life. So there you go. Sea of Thieves, it's on sale for $30. I think that's still a good price for it. I know it's pricey compared to, you know, all the other games that are on sale on Steam for, you know, $3. But that's a game that's the gift that keeps on giving in the long run. Sea of Thieves. You go back to it, you feel real good for a while. You know, you get away from it for a bit, but then, you know, you get that itch again, then you go back to it. You just, Sea of Thieves is that game for me. I love it. Divinity Original Sin for $17.99 is actually a pretty good price. Death Stranding for $23.99. I'd hold out for $20. Another game that hasn't been out for very long came out the last week of August. Psychonauts 2 is currently on sale on all platforms for the 25% off. You can get it for $44.99. I have played a little bit of it on the Game Pass. It is very, very good. It very much reminds me of the old style of Psychonauts, the original game. It's excellent for $45. I would pay $60 for it without breaking a sweat. So, yeah, this is for $45. It's on sale for the first time. I would not pass this up if you even are remotely interested in it. Pick this one up for sure. Definitely pick this one up. See what else is on sale in here for the special offers. Death Stranding. If you are a Dead by Daylight junkie, this is the question I always have with this game. So it's $10 for the base version, and then $50 for the Ultimate Edition, which comes with a bunch of expansion packs. But like the Stranger Things expansion is on sale, the Silent Hill expansion is on sale. They've got a lot of different little things. Stranger Things individual pieces, Ash versus the Evil Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. Picking all these little pieces up picking all these little pieces up to kind of complete your collection is great when this game goes on sale. Get the base game for $10 and then just cherry pick the shit you like. Like, I like Resident Evil, so for $10 I'd get this Resident Evil right here. I love Silent Hill, so I'd get the Silent Hill chapter, and then I wouldn't have to worry about the rest of that. You know what I mean? I could tell you. Let me see. Yes. Let me bring this over and you can see it here. That's the profile picture, Mistborn. Glasses and the purple hair right there. That's another great game. We should take a look and see if it's on sale. I don't know if it is. Valheim, currently $17.99. Is that on sale? Nope. Yeah, it is. 10% off right now. That's not the best sale I've seen. I mean, it's probably the best sale for this. I mean, there are other things you could probably get for less. But this is actually a pretty fun game. And we can do dedicated servers and things like that on it. It's a lot of fun. Well, it's on sale. It's less than $20. If you like that survival building style of game, this is actually a really solid game. It's a really good game. So I would pick that up at $17.99 as well. So there's another one to look at. I just saw someone on my friends list playing it. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about Valheim. That game's all right. What else we got in here? Deathloop. We talked about these. Friday the 13th for $3.74. If you're into that horror thing, if you like these Dead by Daylight style of games, $3.74 is a good way. No Man's Sky continues to go on sale for half off, and with the new expansions that they put out for it, it is significantly improved from what it was at launch. It's got multiplayer things in it. It's something we could all get on and enjoy the game together, from my understanding of it, and it's supposed to be really good now. And for whatever reason, the stigma of that game from when it originally launched, I just can't seem to get past it. I still have not picked up that game at $30. No Man's Sky is 10 out of 10 now. See, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. J. That's all I've heard. Everyone's like, this is the most fucking amazing thing you've ever seen. You gotta fucking play this game. It's so goddamn good. And I'm like, It's on Game Pass, and I played it for like half an hour, and I was like, this doesn't set itself apart up front. And I know that I didn't give it a good chance, right? Like, I know that was on me. See, I think I need like a Sherpa, right? I need someone to backpack me up Everest when it comes to No Man's Sky, right? Like somebody who knows the game, who's like, this is amazing. Just do not go into expecting Elite Dangerous, but it's fucking awesome now. See, and I do love me some Elite Dangerous. That's my jam. Holy shit, is that my jam. I can recommend people to you who are No Man's Sky peeps. We may cross that bridge. I gotta tell you though, if I'm gonna go back to a game, or if I'm gonna try something else or whatever, like I said, I think we need to put a crew together for Sea of Thieves. God damn it, Ivy! What a maniac! Hey, I'm gonna move this off screen, and then you'll never know if I accepted it or declined it. Ivy, thank you very much for sending that over here. Ivy! Now I am gonna find a way to get you all of those Tomb Raider games. Like, this is happening. Whether you like it or not, it's happening. Well, there you go. Project Zero. Jay, join us for Sea of Thieves. Ivy's gonna join us for Sea of Thieves. Ivy's in. I know Ivy's in. She's done it before. We're gonna do Christmas Eve Sea of Thieves. Wow, it's been a long time since you've streamed, Bloomin' Ivy. Because if you were the last time you were streaming, you were playing Breath of the Wild. Mistborn did a shout out. Everyone go over there, follow Ivy. I watched that stream. That was a long time ago. Giggles, I'm safe from Ivy. I will politely pass on that, Mistborn, not a Sea of Thieves person personally. But you're a homie, though. Like, you'll come with the homies. Like, we make it fun. We make it fun. No, Ivy. You shall not escape! I watched that stream too. I know, when she was playing Breath of the Wild, I did too. And it looks like we've gotten through all the special offers here. So I think we're good on the sales stuff when it comes to Steam. We've seen lots of different stuff in the Halloween sale. We've called out a couple of things I think are, kind of special in the way of their deals and their sales. We've talked about a lot of games that are in here. Ivy needs to save her money. Ivy is the best of us all, right? It just says right there, I made an emote thing, like exclamation point Ivy just shouts out, what a maniac. Shouts out, what a maniac. Thank you, Ivy. For real. Hey, just to... There it is right there. I did accept it. I'm gonna push install right now, and then the stream is gonna fucking take a shit on itself, okay? Whoa, it's 22 gigs, okay. Okay, I'll wait to install it then. So the stream doesn't take a shit on itself, right? Oh, Mr. J. Ivy! Look, I'm just gonna shout everybody's name in chat over and over and over again. If you'd like me to start yelling your name profusely, now's the time to start chatting. Just putting that out there for you. The Papa JJ did say something earlier about how my son is a lucky shit. You still haven't pulled a gold shiny Mew. My son pulled a gold shiny Mew? I want to get to the bottom of that statement from the Papa JJ. Hang on just one second. Cat! All right, there we go. I called him. That's how we call people in my house. He's gonna come running down here like he's done something wrong, even though he hasn't. All right, we're gonna take a moment to run a new segment while we wait for my son to come down here. If he's gonna come down here, hopefully he will. We're gonna run a new segment. It's called This Week in Bullshit. Mr. J, I might talk to you about... Oh, by the way, Mr. J, I did need to talk to you. Apparently, because of a computer crash and a hard drive loss, I seem to have lost all of that stuff from before. And I'm sorry. It's my fault. I'm an irresponsible fuck. What can I say? What is this gold shiny Mew that he's talking... What is this? What is this a gold shiny Mew? Is this like rare? So I shouldn't like pick my teeth with this. No. Would that make you sad? Yes. Okay, I'm trying not to touch it right now. Oh, what's the other one? Oh, he's got lots of them apparently. So he's got a gold shiny Mew. I don't know what that means. Much like the name change at Facebook to Meta, I don't get that. Okay. But yeah, he thought he was in trouble. You're not in trouble. He just... The Papa JJ was saying something, and so I called you down to ask you about it.
Asked me what I got, so I sent.
Oh, he sent you pictures. Oh. I don't know what that means. Facebook changed their name to Meta today.
What?
It's called Meta now. They want their companies, all of their companies, to be part of the metaverse, whatever the fuck that means.
What?
Yeah.
So Instagram is now Meta?
Meta. Yeah. What? Wait, what? It's not April Fool's, no. And that's not the segment that I wanted to run for This Week in Bullshit. That's not it.
But it still says Facebook.
Where the hell is the picture? I had a fucking picture. Remember the picture I had? Oh my god.
No, I don't remember.
Give me a goddamn second. I'm gonna bring this back up. Wait, here it is. I found it again. All right. This Week in Bullshit. There you go. It's not April Fool's. Now you can use the $60 on something else. I just got fucking jumped in my chair. Because you did a thing. Ivy's doing a thing. Ivy's like the Oprah of my channel. I can't think. You get a video game. You get a tip. You get a video game. Everybody gets some stuff. There you go.
Thank you, Ivy.
Ivy, you're awesome. We appreciate the shit out of you for real. Now I can use the $60 on something else. Yeah, buying you Tomb Raider. It's gonna happen. So yeah, let's talk about it. This week in bullshit. Are you guys ready for this one? This week in bullshit, we're gonna talk a little more about. We got a couple more platforms to cover on stream. We're gonna go over some Xbox things, some Switch things, and some PlayStation things. And now we've got to the bottom of what a gold shiny Mew looks like. So let's move on. This week in bullshit, Nintendo released the Nintendo Switch Online upgrade. Okay, and the price was expensive, and the value of what they actually brought, I covered that in a stream the other day, and you know, it's a thing, right? It's a thing. I covered all that in a stream the other day. Something has been brought to the attention of the community, though, that Nintendo has fucked up. And there's two parts to this I wanted to show you. It looks like I'm only going to get to show you one. Let me show you this right now. I want you to take a look at this picture. For anybody who has ever played Ocarina of Time, this is a very iconic moment in Ocarina of Time. Anybody notice anything wrong with this picture? I'll tell you in a minute, don't worry. But what's wrong with this picture is there's no fog effects in it to make this a mystery. As you walk out, this is a very iconic moment in the game where Dark Link appears. Spoilers, sorry, you've had 25 years at this point. I can't help you with that. Link walks out, his shadow becomes Dark Link, and you basically are like fighting your innermost demon, right? You're fighting a version of you. It's a small part to the game, but it's kind of a big deal in the game. Why does the start button look weird? Because it looks weird. But there's fog in this area. You can't see that structure off in the distance when you walk in here. This is on Switch. This was taken from the Switch. You can see the bars on the side. This is from the new emulation. This is what it looks like. Hang on one sec. I want to show you. Why does it do this? Here it is. Let me actually find this. Here we go. I want to show what's it supposed to look like. Ah, that's why there's no fog. It's emulated. Of course, it's emulated. They put it over there. They did that, but they did not do a very good job with this. And let me show you another one. This is from my stream the other night. Let's take a look here. I'm going to go to the live screen here because we don't care about my face there. It's me on top of me. Ready? This is me running around Kakariko Village. And let's take a look out here. This is me playing it on the Nintendo Switch the other day. See how far you can see? It's because the fog's missing. The fog and the draw distance is incredible now and is incredibly far distanced, and apparently it's not going to actually run for me. Thanks. Good job, video game. But you got the idea for just the moment that we watched it there. Philly got something too. But looking at that version of it is wrong. They did not do what they needed to do to preserve the effects of the game. There's another game a couple years ago that did a very similar thing. If you ever got a chance to play the Silent Hill remasters that they did for the PS3, those games felt completely different because you could see forever. Things wouldn't come out of the dark at you. Like you're playing a scary game. Shit's supposed to attack you. All of a sudden, there's no fog. You can see forever. There's no mystery. And it completely wrecked the game. Completely wrecked the game. That moment that we were looking at there, I can show you one more time. This is a big moment in this game where out of the fog and the haze and the darkness comes, you know, like the bad version of you. It's a pivotal part of the game. It's an important thing that happens. And because they didn't bother to take a moment to actually really do the thing, they didn't pay enough attention to it. That sucks. That sucks. Emulating it in a illegal way. Emulating it in an illegal way, gives you a better overall experience than paying the Nintendo Switch Online upgrade, and which is outrageous. My family plan went from $35 a year to $80 a year to give me 9 N64 games and what? It was like, I think 10 Genesis games, right? But I mean, you need to pay attention to that sort of thing, you know? Here's your picture again. We'll go to this way. You need to pay attention to this sort of thing when you're moving stuff like that, doing those sorts of things. That's bullshit. Between the cost, which I already was on the fence about, and then seeing what the actual product is, it's filed this week under This Week in Bullshit. I'm sorry, like, this sucks. And yes, to answer your question, Mistborn, it is actually out. If you have an individual plan, your plan goes from $20 a year to $50 a year in order to get the upgrade. If you have a family plan, it goes from $35 a year to $80 a year. Now, will most people notice this sort of thing? I mean, maybe, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. But I noticed, and there's a lot of other people mad at them about this who have noticed as well. And I think it's kind of bullshit. Do you know if you can buy it standalone? No, you have to pay a yearly recurring service in order to keep these games. Nope. Which is another thing I complained about with this service when we were doing the NSO exploration the other day. I was really pissed that they're cherry picking the games that they want on there, and I can't just go like a regular virtual console and buy the games that I want to buy. What's my next goal? Never played this game, but give me a pitchfork or torch and I will march too. I appreciate the blind faith with which you agree with what I'm talking about here. I think we're going to file this one under This Week in Bullshit. The outrageous part of it, the price, was already real steep and a real hard sell for me. Seeing this shit on there became a much harder sell. It became a really? Yeah, really? I heard that it's an iconic game and that they fucked up. That's no bueno. It is. Nintendo don't right now, as Mistborn said it. Nintendo don't right now. I mean, seriously, the first thought I had when they actually raised the price, I said, is if Iwata was alive, the old president of Nintendo, he was the person who ran HAL Laboratories. He was a video game developer and designer. He was in touch with the player base, and they did things at Nintendo to be in tune with their player base in a lot of ways. The new guy who's running the company since Iwata died from cancer is a bean counter. He comes from the accounting department, from my understanding of it. And the last few years since his transition have been kind of rough for the fans. I'm going to put that out there. So, that's a good question. What would the next game be? The next game, Fatal Frame's there. That's $60 right now. I don't know. What game should I play? Do you want to play on the Switch or do you want to play on the PC, or what do you want to, give me a system and then I'll give you a game. The great concern right now, to finish up This Week in Bullshit, the great concern right now with the emulation that's going on with this is, I saw another video that talks about the online play. The online play, everybody has to be in sync. If you're not in sync, it hiccups and hesitates. Well, so if you're playing Mario Kart, like, it'll stutter. So that's no good. But some of the next games that they're going to bring out for the N64, one of the ones that they are bringing is F-Zero X. F-Zero X is racing at 2,000 miles an hour in a hovercraft car that it runs so fast that if you blink, you would miss it. If they fuck up the emulation on that, we're going to have a really bad afternoon. We are going to have a really bad afternoon if F-Zero gets fucked up. There are some other things that go with it that are somewhat frustrating and problematic with the emulation, but that, I mean, this is iconic. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to file this one under This Week in Bullshit, and that's going to conclude that segment today. So we've gone over the new games that came out this week. We've gone over the PC games that have been released. You guys want to take a look at some console stuff? Let's go over some console stuff. Let's do it. Can we be happy that God of War is coming to PC? We were happy that God of War is coming to PC. We were also happy that Guardians of the Galaxy, while I have not played it yet, everything I've seen people talking about and watched people actually play it, it doesn't suck. It's not the Avengers. Big win. When it goes on sale, I'll try it out. I'm not going to get it at full price. But let's flip over here. You ready? Is Origami a game that you want to play right now, Ivy? What system is Guardians on? You can buy it on PC, on Epic Games, or on Steam. You can buy it on the Xbox Series X, Series S, and you can buy it on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. It is available on all of those systems right now. So here we are. We're now moved on to the Xbox Game Pass. I was so worried about Guardians. I wanted that game. Everyone says it's great. We even watched the trailer for it at the beginning. It was good stuff. Let's get over here. Let's take a look at what's new. Alan Wake just came out today. Check that out. Alan Wake's American Nightmare is now on Game Pass. Hyperspace 2's in here. The big deal for me right now is Age of Empires 4. I have already installed this game. I am extremely happy about this. Let's fire this one up. This is in-game cinematic footage. I am a strategy junkie. Mistborn knows I like the Age of Empires. I'm a big fan of these games. I've been waiting for this game for 16 years. I am so excited that they did this. And this is very much on my hey, look what I get to do list. It's already installed. We're ready to go. It's good stuff. In-engine gameplay capture. Look at that thing. Play The Witness again. Ivy. No, don't do that. We'll take a look in a minute. But yeah, I love strategy games. I love this game specifically. So this was exciting that they brought that out. If you missed it on the Game Pass a week ago, they added Back 4 Blood and they added the PC versions of Destiny 2 to the Game Pass, which is really weird because they said they weren't going to add it to Game Pass and that Destiny would not come out to PC this way. It was only on Steam. And then they did it like 2 weeks after my son bought it for me on computer. He's been playing it with his friends. I said, if you want me to come play with you, I will. And then, you know, he bought it. So that got added. And then, of course, Outriders got added as well. This is all on the PC version of it. These games are on the Xbox as well. So if you have an Xbox system, you can get those as well. They did add Avengers. They're trying to make that better. Scarlet Nexus is an RPG that actually I've wanted to try for a while. So I'm glad that they added that to it. But yeah, this month has actually been really good for the Game Pass. And next month is going to be very good as well because we're getting Forza Horizon 5. Looking forward to that on November 8th. So if you haven't taken a look at getting the Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, $15 a month, you can go play games like the Microsoft Solitaire Collection. Totally worth it. I lost 2 days of my life sitting in this chair just clicking Solitaire nonstop. My family knows that I've hit hard rock bottom when they go upstairs and when they leave the room, I'm playing Solitaire, and then they come back down and I'm still playing Solitaire. They know that I've hit hard rock bottom. When does my Game Pass expire? I think I'm on a month-to-month plan, so every month it renews at $15 a month. You can't buy it a year in advance anymore, I don't think. I tried buying like a year of Xbox Live and putting it in there, and they don't let me do that. I think they might do like 3-month cards, but they don't do a year anymore, I don't think. But you can play the Microsoft Solitaire Collection, or you can play Age of Empires 4. I've got Minecraft Dungeons for Windows downloaded. I don't have the DLC with it because I own all that on the Switch, but we got that downloaded. You want to play some newer stuff? Psychonauts 2. It's right there with that pass. And, of course, Sea of Thieves. If you just want to come be part of the crew for a month, get yourself the Game Pass, come be part of the crew for a month, and then, you know, we'll get you from there. This game, The Ascent, I downloaded it back when it came out. From my understanding of it, they have fixed a lot of things about it. If you want to pick it up, it's $23.99. Top-down action shooter. There's a couple other games I can think of like it, but it plays a lot like Smash TV. $60 savings if you get the 12-month card. I want to see this. It is $60 saving. It's $120. Wow. But that's just for the Xbox Game Pass. Does that include the PC one? I don't know. That's a good question. Xbox Game Pass. It doesn't call it Ultimate here. That's weird. So like this one says Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, right? And that one even has the logo on it, like PC, console, and gold. There's not like a 12-month version of that, right? That's scary. We'll have to figure that one out. But yeah, all of these are on here, and I've been looking at playing those on my Game Pass. That's what we've been doing. So we get back in here. We're looking at some of the sales. They do have, if we look up here, this is something I wanted to talk about here. They're having Shocktober sales on the Xbox or the Microsoft Store. So if you're looking to pick something up for either PC or Xbox, now's a really good time to do it. And the deal that I saw, now I appreciate that most of us, well, a lot of us anyway, because we've done this for a lot of years, have Diablo 2, or I'm sorry, Diablo 3 on pretty much the platform that we want it on. But they're actually currently selling the Ultimate Edition, which has Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 right now for the price of Diablo 2, which was supposed to be in this list because it was on the fucking picture. Where did it go? Doom Eternal for $23.99. That's not a bad way. All the Quake remasters they did here, Quake 1 $8.99, Quake 2 $3.99. I'd pick those up in a second. This Gears triple pack is actually a really, really good deal right now. Gears Tactics is $16. Gears 5 is $24. So you're looking at $39 for just the two of those. It's $27.99 to get them combined and get the Hivebusters DLC with it. So if you don't own Gears 5 already, now might be a good time to pick it up if you want Tactics as well. So it's Gears Tactics, Gears 5, and the Gears 5 Hivebusters expansion. So you get all the DLC with that. And Mistborn, you can't whisper something like no one likes Doom Eternal. Because first off, we all know you like Doom Eternal. Second off, I love Doom Eternal. And third off, you can't talk like that in front of Mr. J without him causing a riot. Riot! I'm just telling you. And just like we were looking at before, remember how we were talking about how a lot of things are on sale, like Dead by Daylight goes on sale, wherever the hell the main game is. It's in here somewhere. But look at all the DLC. Silent Hill, Ash vs. Evil Dead, Ghostface, Leatherface. All of these different Dead by Daylight things are on sale, you know, next to the base game. It's Halloween. They want you to do it. Resident Evil 7, the Gold Edition, comes with all the extra DLC for $19.99. That's a great way to do that. You can also pick up some of the other ones. I'm sure they're on sale too, because Capcom doesn't just limit it to one system. So I have to make a traffic controller in the next 8 weeks? I don't know what that means. Like a program? That could be fun. I bet if we were to look through the store, we'd find some of these other Resident Evil games on sale as well. Oh, there it is. Dead by Daylight, $9.99. So there you got that for doing the blah, 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 blah. You get that, just, you know, you can pick it up for $10 if you don't want to do it in the Game Pass. The game preview version for Grounded, I know that they've added a few things to it recently. Mr. J would be more than happy to explain to us all, you know, how much that has changed since launch, because I know they have added some things to it. But for $23.99 on sale, that's not a bad way at all. I'd pick that up for $24. It was a lot of fun to play. There was another one I just saw that I was like, oh, that would be cool too. What did I see? What did I see? I saw a game and I went, huh. I saw a game. I guess I lost it. I lost the game. Damn it, I had it. It's gone now. Installed, owned. Apparently I own Roblox. I don't know why I own Roblox. That's funny. Jake, consider me rioted, punished, suffering for my words. You don't even know. I'd make you play this Microsoft Solitaire collection all day and all night, so. You got off easy. Oh, it's right here. See how it says Diablo 2 Resurrected is on sale? The picture's right here. right? I click on it, and then we go in here, and they're not on sale, or they're not showing. Every single game that's in that picture is not on here. Oh, there was one other game I actually wanted to check before we went away from it. I was going to check this because Mistborn needed to know. Detroit Become Humans, $20. Is that full price? No, it's half price. Detroit Become Humans, half price right now. I wanted to check that. Beyond Two Souls. That was another game I was thinking about the other day. I laughed at how Trisket and Jay would react. I've had alcohol. It makes me not nice. I understand that. Makes me not nice either. There you go. Detroit Become Human, another game I do not own. Actually, I don't think I own any of these, do I? Bundle info. I don't own any of the Quantic Dream games on Steam. Buy the whole collection instead of $20 for just Detroit. You can buy the whole thing for $31.97. There's a deal on Steam. There you go. Something you can get on Steam. Do you want them? I mean, I don't know. Those are Mistborn's games. Heavy Rain has boobs in it. The rest don't. I mean, what? What? Look, it even says nudity right there. Those games are great. I played part of Heavy Rain and that game pissed me off. And I have not played the other two. And I don't own Detroit. I'm pretty sure I don't own Detroit, right? No, I don't. I don't own any of them. So Mistborn, you don't like that one game? The Doom Eternal? This is what I would ride over, so. Or this is what you would riot. So yeah, I'm seeing all the sales and things here on the Xbox store, and while I do appreciate that they are on sale, I still think that the Game Pass is a better idea. But look at this. Medium, not in that list. Diablo 2, not in that list. The Diablo 2 Resurrected, like the Ultimate Edition, comes with Diablo 3, the DLC for pre-ordering Diablo 2, and Diablo 2 for $41.99. The normal price on it is $60, and Diablo 2 by itself is $40. So you might as well buy it this way while it's on sale. Do I own Detroit Complete Edition on PlayStation Plus? Well, there you go. I might own it on the PlayStation Plus. We can look into it. Dovetail Games presents Bassmaster Fishing 2022. I'm out. Thank you. And we are, of course, all waiting anxiously for the Halo Infinite multiplayer coming in December. Now, somebody fill me in because I'm pretty sure that I'm right about that. Halo Infinite is not launching with the story mode. It's just launching with the Battle Royale, the multiplayer, correct? Shit. Mistborn has a scandalous sassy snap. It says campaign at the top. Infinite will have story mode and multiplayer. It'll have both on day one. I thought they delayed the story mode. They were just bringing out the battle stuff. What the fuck? I'm trying to get confirmation. Battle Royale Halo. No Forge or other modes. Forge was delayed. Maybe that's what was delayed. But there will be a story mode on day one. Whatever you guys call it, whatever your Battle Royale version is. What is it? Big Team Battle? You know, Halo stuff. You guys talk Halo stuff, and I hear Halo, 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 Halo. I don't know. As far as I'm aware, yes. I'm looking at the link for campaign support. BTB, yes. Big team battle. It's gonna be free. Doesn't that make it a battle royale? This is all just support. This is not what we need. Co-op and Forge. Okay, that's what it is. If co-op's not in there, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be a sad panda. I mean, that's what we live for, right? I live for the co-op. That sucks. Dollars to pesos, it's because they can't get it running on the Xbox One at a decent frame rate. Co-op and Forge are delayed. Dollars to pesos, that's what caused it. They can't get it to run on the old Xbox without frame rate issues, and so they've delayed it. I bet you anything that's what it is. I don't care what their listed reason is. My guess is that's the real reason. Yeah, Miss Bourne, we've had that conversation many times. Fuck the Xbox One. Just put your shit on the new system already. Stop holding your games back. I'm looking at you, PlayStation. I am looking at you, PlayStation. I'm looking you straight in the face, and I'm letting you know you done fucked up, Aaron.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, man. That's frustrating. All right. Well, I think we've seen what we need to see with the Xbox. I think we got an idea of what's going on with that. Please, guys. Yeah, the Primeval Collection is what has the sale. The base game, it does not have the sale. Yeah, trying to please the 14-year-olds who can't upgrade to the new console yet. If it makes you feel any better, I can't upgrade to the new console either. Maybe someday. But I have a PC. I don't need to. It's right there. It's beautiful. See? All the RGB. It's beautiful. That rat's nest behind it, though, that's my VR that hasn't been plugged in a while. If they had brought Resident Evil 4 to the normal VR instead of just the Oculus 2, I'd have hooked it back up. I'm just saying. I'm thinking of selling my One X actually because of the PC. I mean, you might as well, right? Diablo Primeval Collection is Diablo 3 Eternal, Diablo 2 Resurrected, and then the Diablo 3 Hatred's Grass Wings and the Mephisto Pet. Yeah, I can't get the Grass Wings or the Mephisto Pet because I didn't buy the whole thing because I already own Diablo 3. So they're not going to give it to me because I didn't buy the whole thing. You could sell it and get a PS5. There seem to be lots of PS5s kicking around right now, too, for those of you who have not been keeping up on that. All right, let's move on to another system. We've got we'll do this one. We'll do PlayStation last. But we got the Switch up here. This is the eShop on the Switch. I am not logged in specifically, so it won't tell me that I already own something. It will go, hey, here's the sale price. And I can go, thanks, guys. So if you haven't played it, the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Complete Edition, it's down to $7.50 on the Switch. That is a fantastic buy. It is a brawler beat-em-up game like Streets of Rage, like River City Girls, Double Dragon, Battletoads. There's lots of games that are like it. This one's a lot of fun. And for $7.50, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better game. I really think that, other than maybe Tomb Raider for $4. Tomb Raider's a better deal right now. So Ubisoft has some things on sale. What's really great about these sorts of sales, or the sales that go on the Switch specifically, Mario Party doesn't go on sale. Mario Kart doesn't go on sale. Zelda pretty much doesn't go on sale. But everybody else who puts games on the system, their shit does go on sale. So we can be happy about that right about now. This is an Ubisoft sale here. Immortals Phoenix Rising I actually have on there, and for $23.99, it's actually a really good game, even on the Switch. So take a look at that. Take a look at that Scott Pilgrim for $7.50. It's really, really good. Outside of that, we've got the Capcom Halloween sale. Remember when we were talking about PC stuff? And we were like, this is the time of the year where you can get all the Resident Evils and Devil May Cries and all the happy and joy. See? Look at that. You want to play Resident Evil 5? You can get it portable everywhere you want to go. It's $15, which is double the price it is on the PC right now. But it's still $15, and it's on the Switch. Super sass for saying, imagine Nintendo caring enough about their consumers to put their games on sale. Yeah, I know. Mistborn's going to head out because his internet in the land of the middle ground, which is the space between cities, his internet's not very good. Ivy did all the thing tonight. Somebody type exclamation point Ivy in the chat, and we'll get it done in there. So yeah, we've got the Resident Evil games, the Devil May Cry games on sale. If having them portable is important to you, they're on sale right now. Not at a tremendous discount, but enough of a discount that it could be worth getting. Onimusha, hey, that's $9.99. That's actually pretty good for that one. Resident Evil 5, $15. I'd still do that. Resident Evil 4 for $15. That's not bad. EA is having a Halloween sale. I am waiting for this game right here, Burnout Paradise Remastered, to go down. If it was $10, I would do it. If it was $10, I'd do it right now. They sell it for $7.50 on PC when it goes on sale. It's not expensive. It's less than $10. If I had to pay a little bit of Nintendo tax to have Burnout Paradise portable, 100%, I would buy this game at $10 right now. And for whatever reason, 15 is just the smallest bridge too far. Wasn't the remaster free if you already own the original? Not on Switch. And not on PC either. They made me pay for the original one, or the remaster. And then the remaster wouldn't play online, and it didn't work half the time, and I got really angry at it on Origin. Jay is one of the best bros. Ivy is doing the thing. She's anarchy. Ivy is anarchy. And Mr. J is full of sass. So there's that. So we've got these going on right now. Now, something that I did check out, NIS America Fall sale, there's actually a bunch of things in here that are actually okay. This Disaster Report 4, a friend of mine was looking at buying it full price, but at $30, I'd much rather recommend it at that price. We are going to sail the seas soon, Mistborn. We're going to put a team together. Get in the Discord. We'll talk about it. Down here, we also have Langrisser 1 and 2, which are older RPGs, strategy RPGs. They're actually pretty good. $24.99 I still find is way too much to be paying for old RPGs. I just can't rationalize that. The Prinny games right here, they are excellent. They're fun little RPG style games. But they're old games still. $13.99 is a hard sell for me. Down from $19.99 to $13.99. I'm like, eh. These, though, the Psycho Shooting Stars Bravo and Alpha. For me, like these type of, gun shooters, shoot 'em ups, whatever you want to call them. These type of games are my jam. And I really like these kinds of games. So I already own part of these collections, which pisses me off to no end. I already own Gunbird and Gunbird 2 right here, so buying them in a bundle now at a sale doesn't help me. And it drives me crazy that they do this stuff. And then the Alpha section is all military shooter games. The Strikers 1945, Strikers 1945 Part 2, Part 3, Dragon Blaze, Zero Gunner. I already own Zero Gunner. I already own Dragon Blaze. And buying this as a bundle for me is not going to work. If you like shooter style games, these are some of the best that are out there, and you are going to have a hard time finding better prices on these old style shooters. They are very, very good. SNK 40th Anniversary Collection is worth picking up for $20. You get Crystallis out of that. That's 100% worth having. And outside of that, I'm kind of like, yeah, take it or leave it for those ones. But then we come down here, Warner Brothers games. It's great. Check it out. That Primeval deal. That Primeval deal right here for Diablo 2 Resurrected is also on sale for that same price. My son bought Diablo 2 like Sunday. So like 4 days ago. And then they put this on sale on Wednesday. So he called Nintendo up yesterday and he told them to refund it. And he was just going to get this one. And then he didn't buy this one. So I don't know what he's doing now. But yeah, if you don't have Diablo 3 on the Switch and you don't have Diablo 2 on the Switch, this is the way to do it right now. So there you go. Chaotic good is the best of people. That could be. That could be. And that's it for the most part. That's it. That's everything that's on sale right now. Notice how none of it is first-party Nintendo. None of it. You gonna buy Mortal Kombat Ultimate? Okay. You gonna buy Lego Harry Potter for $12.50? I mean, that's okay. I don't mind that price. None of it's first-party Nintendo. So there's a couple third-party things that you can get on there. I think most people are just waiting around for Mario Party tomorrow. For the people who like that Mario Party shit. We have not looked at PlayStation sales yet. And the Switch sales were relatively short to look at. Nice, huh? Thanks, Nintendo. But Capcom's got it going on. Capcom is all about selling their shit at a discount right now. Everywhere but on the eShop, Monster Hunter Rise is $40. There you go. Is it that much on the PC? I gotta get that. We're gonna do that in January. Teach that 3-year-old the ways of awesome, Ivy. That's what I'm saying. No. See, we can lay praise all over Ivy, or we can just recognize that she has her own command in chat that calls her a maniac. I mean, that's how you know you made it, right? Mistborn, Mr. J, you guys are awesome. You don't have your own command in chat. I'm just saying. I have not made it yet. You haven't made it yet? Someday you'll make it. It'll be !designer. Then we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you, Capcom, for at least giving people on the Switch something to, you know, sort of get excited about. Good job. So yeah, we're done with Nintendo. Let's take a look at PlayStation. Kit is fantastic. Kit got a job. 2 jobs, actually. He's got 2 jobs. Did you guys know that? My son has 2 jobs. We'll talk about that in a minute, too. Oh, yeah, Trisket. I can just DM you the files again. I still have them in my archive. Dude, that would be phenomenal. Like I said, I deleted it. Hope the D2 grind is going well, Kit. Kit, are you still grinding Destiny with your friend, or is he talking about Diablo 2 that you returned? Kit from the other room shouts, I don't know! Oh, man, that's good. Hey, I could add it. I mean, we could. We can see. All right, so here we are. Store.playstation.com. I just want everyone to know, and it's very important. Let's go full screen on this for just a second so you can see it. Up here at the top, it's very important that you check on this and make sure that it says US. Because earlier I was looking at the Canadian prices for things, and let me tell you, I was very frustrated thinking that all of a sudden PlayStation games cost, you know, $90 a piece. I was like, that can't be right. And it turns out, you know, Canadian prices are scary. Ballon knows. Ballon's in Canada. He knows. Dude, I was looking at him and I was like, this isn't right. And then I stopped and I went, oh, thank God I'm not in Canada. And then I felt bad for you people. I did. I felt bad for you and your people. Age of Empires 4 on Steam is currently $100. Look, dude, I love Age of Empires, and I would probably spend $100 to get it if I didn't already have it on Game Pass. But that doesn't make it okay. You need to get yourself a proxy so you can buy things on an American network. I don't know how that works, but it sounds like a bad idea. A surefire way to get yourself banned. Mistborn's being kind to Mr. J now. You guys are all just like gushing over each other. That's a good question, Ivy. I wonder if we buy it in America and send it to Canada, if they would get it, like if it works that way. I always wondered about that. Every time we did giveaways, I was like, if I gave a Steam card to somebody in Canada, Like, would it work? If I gave it to somebody in England, would it work? I don't know how that works. You guys, for those of you that don't know Ballon Gaming, Ballinator, the Ballinator, he collects games. You know how like Snowy, like, you know, has stacks and stacks of like Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games and all that other shit? He collects games. So he's out there looking for like that rare GBA complete in box Fire Emblem. His isn't in complete in box, but he's got Fire Emblem. But yeah, he's out there looking for that stuff. He's like original print, not reprint of Super Nintendo's Sunset Riders, you know, stuff like that. That's what he's looking for. He is a collector, and the price gouging that's been going on over the last 2 years is killing that man for sure. Now, we've saved the best for last here. My GBA Fire Emblem was $2 loose. Jesus, that's lucky. Dude, that's an $85, $90 cartridge now. In Canada, it's probably more. Tori had to make a whole new PSN when he got deported because the codes and everything else are locked to the US. That's sad. That's a shame. It's a damn shame. Fallon, we can't help you. We want to help you, but we can't help you. What can I say? Now, we haven't actually saved the best for last. I want you to know that right now. We talked a little bit about this earlier. Deathloop saved 34%. First time it's been on sale since it came out. FIFA 22 is currently on sale. If you're into that sort of thing, 25% off. Then you look at the Halloween sale and the November savings, right? And let me tell you something. The current ETA for Cyberpunk 2077 is 29 hours. That's why your internet won't let you watch the stream. You need to pause that download. Here you go. Your base version of Resident Evil Village, $40, $40.19. That Diablo Primeval again, $41.99 on sale right now. You got all your Capcom games here on sale, right? $31.99 gets you Resident Evil 2 and 3 on the PlayStation 4. That's not bad. Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, $20. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. The deluxe edition for Resident Evil Village, $50. That's even cheaper than what we were looking at on the other platforms. We got some games here. You want something to scare you? We got some games. Doom Eternal. Yeah, you know, Doom Eternal. Fireteam Elite, the new Aliens game, has only been out for like a month, right? It's been out for like a month and a half. That's down to $31.99 from $39.99. Meh. Scarlet Nexus. It's that RPG I was talking about a little earlier. Let's take a look at some of these other ones. Now, what have you noticed? Have you noticed anything yet? The games that have the combos, so your Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7, your combo here, it's PS4 and PS5. All the rest of these games are PS4. Mediums on the PS5. The stuff that you would want to be on sale for PS5 is just missing from all of this all of a sudden. I was specifically for Mr. J looking at the Halloween sales and the November sales thinking, okay, what's on sale for the PS5? Because I know he's going to want to know. And I couldn't find very much. Combo things for other stuff, which was kind of frustrating. Right here, though, this one's for Ivy. I found this earlier. My Hero 1's Justice. $9.59 marked down from $60. It's $10 on the PS4 right now. I'm sure she already owns that. But if she doesn't, it's $10 right now. So even if we do this by like system, can we do this? Let's do full games. Platform. PS5 for the Halloween sale. Tormented Souls is unique to that, but look at all this. Everything in here. PS5, PS4, PS5, PS4, PS5, PS4. Outbreak Aliens. Outbreak Lost Hope. Many have free PS5 upgrades, though. Not these games. Even if we do both. I'm looking for one with an upgrade right here, and I'm not seeing it. I was talking to my friend about this, the Until Dawn. If you haven't picked this up on your system and you have the ability to play PS2, or I'm sorry, PS4, if you have a PS5 to play PS4, you should pick up Until Dawn and try it out for Halloween. That's not a bad way to go. The only games I'm looking for are the PlayStation exclusive games: Ratchet and Clank, Returnal, Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, stuff like that, right? And those were the first games I went looking for. And I was thinking, Returnal just had an update. Like, that game should be down to $40 on sale right now. Nope. Should be 50 with their new price hike or whatever. Nope. It's not on sale. Ratchet and Clank, I can understand not being on sale. Demon Souls not being on sale? I don't understand that right now. I've seen Demon Souls price up and down and up and down and up and down for months now. It's so crazy. Assassin's Creed Valhalla should be on sale. Sorry. That's what I think. Yeah, Until Dawn at $10, man. That's the way to go. That is a fantastic game. You know, one of my friends was actually telling me, she was like, I played the other games that Mistborn was talking about. I played, you know, Detroit Become Human. I played Heavy Rain. I really liked Heavy Rain. I like the choices of those kinds of games. I like it making the game different based on my choices. And I was like, you got to play Until Dawn. Like, you got to play that game if you're into that sort of thing. Until Dawn is great. So there's that. But now we're looking at PS4 and PS5 stuff. Even the stuff that's got the upgrades. Like, I didn't see them in here. If you see one that has an upgrade, shout it out, because I don't see them. Metal Gear Phantom Pain. You don't want that one. You want the complete one. That's like $7. I mean, and look, again, all these old ones. You know, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Wolfenstein. You're getting good deals on older games. The Evil Within, 1 and 2. I keep thinking I need to buy the first one of those, but I haven't gotten around to it. We're not seeing anything combo. Doom 3 VR edition, hell yeah, I love that game. Remnant from the Ashes on sale again, $15.99, just like it was on the Epic Store. So you see a lot of these sales kind of bleed from system to system. They share from system to system. You're not looking at a big variation in price. Mr. J, you could buy Wolfenstein Youngblood for $14.99. BioShock Remastered. BioShock Remastered 2. Why wouldn't I just get the whole collection? That doesn't make any sense. Doom 3's $5. That's worth it. Doom 1 is $2.50. That's worth it. Oh boy, that fucking game. 2 out of 10. Will not recommend. So the Halloween ones. See a lot of PS4 things. I mean, seriously, if you don't have the Doom games and you're just looking for something fun to fuck around with for a couple hours and have a good time, buy everything that has the word Doom in it except for the VR one. Unless you have a VR, then you can get that too. Buy the Doom games. It's cheap. It's easy. Just fucking do it already. It's very much like the Castlevania collection, right? Just fucking do it already. It's $5. Now, these I am considering doing. So you just got the confirmation that Myst accepted your games. There you go. So the Shantae games I've been looking at buying on the Switch. I have them on PC, but I want to get them on Switch and take them with me everywhere I go. So I'm waiting for them to hella go on sale, and they aren't yet. I think they're on sale for about this price. I want them to be cheaper than that, then I'll talk about it. Yet another zombie defense game? No thanks. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. That's so frustrating, because they're like, look, we have a sale. And I'm like, okay. Let's take a look at your sale. Fuck! That's what it feels like. I was actually really kind of disappointed with this. I do peruse these things early just to, you know, have a few things to point out and go, oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. And I was very disappointed when I perused this earlier. It's good to know it emails you to let you know. And the one saying I accepted, they let you know. Good. Hey, you guys want an example of how I think that zombie games are totally out of control and that they need to slow down with making zombie games? Just go cruise this sale for like 10 minutes and be like, how many fucking low budget zombie games do we need? Like, how many? Nothing jumps out at me. Perception's actually pretty good. I have that on the Switch. Perception is interesting because you're blind, so you have to like hit a stick against the ground, and it's like sonar. So you'll be walking along, you'll hit the ground, you'll see what's in front of you based on the sonar, then you'll hit it again and things will change because people are moving shit in the house and trying to screw with you. It has moments where it's kind of scary. Indie devs need to stop trying to make zombie games. Just keep cloning Minecraft. I mean, that's one way to do it for sure. But then you get a nice big budget game like, you know, Back 4 Blood came out, right? Back 4 Blood's actually, my experience with that was watching Mr. J play the demo, the beta, a year ago on his channel. It was back at like Christmas time last year. And if you like Left 4 Dead, hell yeah, dude, that game's gonna blow your mind. Like, do it. All the rest of this stuff, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be mildly disappointed, if not irritated. It's just a theory. It's just a theory I have. Yeah, I didn't see one single game that had an upgrade in here. So that's the Halloween sale. So let's bypass that. And now we've got this other sale. Okay, we go to deals. And there's this November savings, save up to 70% on other games. Maybe we'll find some stuff in here. Right already off the bat, we see the PS5, PS4 Deluxe Edition for like Hitman 3. That one definitely has an upgrade. I'm pretty sure that the Marvel Avengers has an upgrade. So for $26.99, if you haven't picked this up yet, all the DLC, I believe, for that game is going to be free because they fucked up the base game so much. But that also does PS4, PS5 upgrade. These other Hitman Access packs are pretty interesting. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is actually a really good game. I still would hold out past the $40. $38.99 seems like a lot to pay for that game. It won Game of the Year last year at the Game Awards. People love that game. If you like Dark Souls, it's that kind of game, but with, you know, samurais. It's a good game. I have it on PC, but I'd wait for it to be $20 to $30. It doesn't seem to go that way very often, but it does occasionally happen. Look, you can get Maneater for $23.99. That's got an upgrade. Like, what? Does that game really need an upgrade? Did that game need a fucking upgrade? I'm asking for a friend. If you like Dark Souls types games, $30 to $40 is totally worth it for that game. See, for me, I'm not a Dark Souls, Demon Souls kind of guy. $20 to $30 though. That's where I'm at for that. Seeing it as low as $18.99. See, that's an even better price. I'd look at that. And then there's, you know, some oldies but goodies in here. Like, if you haven't picked up Batman Arkham Knight, what are you waiting for? You should. Jedi Fallen Order for $15.99. I'd pay $15.99 for a Star Wars game that's, you know, middle of the road. It's okay. This you got to be careful of, all right? This you got to be careful of, because you look at this Spider-Man, The City That Never Sleeps. It's $12.49 for the DLC. You're thinking to yourself, okay, well, they have a PS5 upgrade for Spider-Man. This is only for the PS4. Okay, they don't sell the DLC separately for that. And if you buy this, you're buying the PS4 version of stuff. So please remember that. Don't buy anything for Spider-Man. If you're looking for the PS5 version of the game, don't do it. You are looking for the Miles Morales Ultimate Upgrade version. That comes with the Miles Morales game on PS5. That comes with Spider-Man 2018 Remastered on PS5. And it comes with all of its DLC for Spider-Man Remastered. Not the DLC for Miles Morales, unfortunately, but it does come with the other ones. So that's what you want to do if you're looking for a PS5 game. Subnautica, I don't understand that game. I really need someone to explain to me how Subnautica works. I've played like 6 hours of it. And I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing in that game. Like, I would turn it on for an hour and get frustrated and then walk away. Then I'd come back and be like, okay, I'm going to try this again. I tried for another hour, get frustrated. I did that probably 7 or 8 times and was like, nah. Like, fuck this noise. I don't get it. I tried. I tried really hard. I tried really hard. Subnautica's underwater arc. Yeah, but I couldn't build anything. I wanted to build myself like an underwater facility. I wanted it to be like the book Sphere. And I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't figure it out. I figured out how to build some things, but they never gave me the ability to build, you know, a real thing. I think you get that later. Like, you wouldn't think you'd have to play the game for 10 hours to get the ability to build a base. That's just a theory of one man. I'm just saying. I never thought it looked fun. I mean, there's just the next game in that, right? It's the next Minecraft, Ark, Rust. It's just the next game, right? Subnautica. So yeah, Bloodborne, The Old Hunters, that's DLC for $10, so watch out that you're not getting yourself DLC. We want to look at full games here. Like, let's stop this shit. Let's look at the full games. Division 2 Warlords of New York, that's not so bad. Horizon Zero Dawn, guys, if you don't already have this on PC and you have a PlayStation, for fuck's sake, it's $10. God of War's $10. Fucking The Last of Us, the first one remastered, is $10. Like, the fact, if you don't own those or don't know what games I'm talking about, you're like, what's that? Please just take care of it already. Like, there are people in your life that love you and can only hold your hand and help you for so long before you have to take the bull by the horns and manage on your own. It's time for you to get to that point. Horizon Zero Dawn also runs max settings to 60 FPS on PS5. Well, there you go. Borderlands: The Handsome Collection for $10. I mean, for Borderlands 2 and all of its DLC, I'd pay $10 for that. That's not bad at all. There's a sale. Monster Hunter World for $15. Get the complete edition of it, I'm sure, for $20. Definitely do that. Gran Turismo for $15. I like myself some Gran Turismo. Those last several have been free with PS Plus. In the past, yes, but they probably won't go free again. And we will look at the PS Plus games here in a minute, too. They did just announce next month's games. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for Shadow of the Tomb Raiders, $13.19. That's the best price we've seen on that, I think. I think it's a little cheaper than what it was on Steam. So there's that. What could we do? You can buy the double pack of the, South Park Stick of Truth collection. There's that. Control, that's only on the PS4 for $11.99. Also, if you get PS5, it gets you most of those for free as an extra. Yeah, but not everybody can get a PS5, and if you can't get a PS5, it's not worth waiting to play God of War. Yeah, 13 for the definitive of Shadow of the Tomb Raider is awesome. Absolutely it is. I'm looking for the other ones in here now that we've seen that too. I bet they're on sale. Control for $11.99 is fucking fantastic. At one point, that game had an upgrade. I don't know if it still does. The problem with upgrades is that a lot of them are for a limited time. Like if you bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, the remake, on the PS4, you could upgrade it to the PS5 version for like a month and then they took it away. Now you have to buy the fucking thing. So what looks like a good deal with some upgrades, like I know certain things have had upgrades, but if you buy it now, then all of a sudden it's missing. Like you can't rely on that shit. And that's the problem with the way that they're selling games over at PlayStation, right? Yeah, not everyone has PS Plus as well. So with that, you got to work on it. Rise of the Tomb Raider for $5.99. There it is. Oh, that's true. Only said it since we talked about PS5 titles and upgrades, which means you have a PS5. You're right. We are assuming by making that comment. You're correct. But here you go. But not every PS5 owner does have PS Plus. That's another thing too. So, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition right now, $2.99. So $3, $6, and $13 for all the Tomb Raiders right now. That's a good deal. I would pay that. You're right, JJ. I'm assuming shit. What can I say? I'm assuming shit. My Heroes 1 Justice 2 is $30. Ghost and Goblin Resurrection is on sale over here as well for $20. We've seen that pretty much everywhere. If you want to play Ghosts and Goblins, you got lots of ways to do it. Surviving Mars is actually a pretty fun game. I enjoyed that one a great deal. $7.49 for that. This game, oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking this game for real? Last week I was in a game store in Las Vegas. A store called We Play Games. My friend picked up this game while we were there and he said to me, man, I would love to have this game. I would really, really like this. This is great. I said, cool. I said, get it. I said, shit, I'll get it for you. Whatever. I looked it up online. $49.99 on the PlayStation Network. They were selling it for $25 on disc. He likes to do things on discs. And I said, fuck it, I'll buy it for you. I bought him this game for $25 and fucking a week later they put it on sale for cheaper than that. That's just how my life works. It's how my life works. It's okay. I'm sure he would actually prefer to have it that way, so I'm not too worried about it, but you get the idea. This is why we check the sales. This is why I do this on Thursday night, so that I get in the habit of doing this for me. Maybe you'll save some money too, but I gotta check that shit for me. $12.49 for that one. Damn. I'd have bought it for him on digital too. Hey, if you know anything about the game store, if you're connected to that sort of thing, there was a question that was brought up earlier. How much is a PlayStation VR running these days? I know at one point the bundles brand new were down to like $300. And I know sometimes used they run between $250-ish. This is what it was. I don't know if that's still the case. I don't know if they're making them anymore. I don't know if that's a go fuck yourself, PlayStation VR is dead situation. I'm not 100% sure. So if you have any kind of insight to that, let me know. That question did come up off stream earlier today. I need an answer. So I'm hoping for Black Friday or Christmas sales, but with consoles finally becoming somewhat available, I doubt the big games will go on sale. I don't. And I'll tell you why in a few minutes. Let's get through the rest of this sale and see what's here. And then I will tell you why I think that you're going to find some things on sale for sure. Hey, look, you can get the standard edition of Anthem for $8.99. $149.99. Is that new or used? Is that pre-owned? That's not a bad price for that. $150? Not including camera or move remotes. Nah. Call of Duty Ghosts, man. You get the Hardened Edition for $40. 8 years after it came out. All right, it hasn't been 8 years, but you get the idea. Used, they aren't sticking them new anymore. That could be part of it. There's that Origami we were talking about earlier. It's $3.99. Oh man, if this is another one, this is another first party. I believe this was Sony published it. Yeah, Sony Interactive Entertainment. This is a Sony game. If you haven't played Concrete Genie yet, I would definitely recommend this as well. So it's a kid. He's kind of a loner. He's all by himself in a lot of ways. He's out walking the street and he has a paintbrush, and when he draws things on the walls, they come to life. And it's a great presentation of a story game. It's a lot of fun. It's an amazing game. If you like that, you know, that style of that, just that unique style of game, you know what I mean? Like something that's different than everything else you've ever seen. Get Concrete Genie. It's $11.99 right now. Totally worth it. What else we got in here? Earth Defense Force 5. No thanks. Bulletstorm full clip is $6. $6 for Bulletstorm is a steal. I'd pay that for it. I already own it on something, I think. But you see what I'm saying? Like the PS5 stuff just doesn't seem to show itself up here, does it? You're like, well, what about the thing? Messenger for $7.99 is good. I'd look at that one. Grim Fandango, there's an oldie but a goodie for sure. Guacamelee, another oldie but a goodie. If you've never tried that for $3.75, you really should. It's good stuff. And now we're getting to some of the leftover stuff. Watch Dogs 2, $17.99. That's still too expensive for me. Robinson the Journey, I always kind of wanted to try that based on the VR. They have it on PC. I wanted to play it on VR. And then I watched it being played for a little while and went, nah, I'm good. New would still be $3.50 for a full bundle. God. That's expensive. That's expensive. Yep. The rest of the rest. That's what we're looking at right now. Yep. Not seeing anything else in here. So you definitely see a lack of PS5 games in the middle of a lot of this stuff, right? We saw a few things. PS4, PS5 upgrade on the Avengers. The sports games definitely do it. Hitman does it. But you are definitely not looking at a lot of stuff being on sale. So let's address what you said, Mr. J. Mr. J is holding out for hope on Black Friday. But that does it for the sales stuff. Like, I mean, we could go look at like Green Man Gaming and, you know, some of the other individual spots. But, you know, it's all going to be very similar. You know, you might find Green Man Gaming beating Steam by a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. But typically, you know, it's like the Capcom thing. If Capcom put their games on sale in one place, they put their games on sale everywhere. So you're looking at some very similar bundles between those. You might find a couple of deals here and there, some extra, you know, discounts and things. Things like if you're a member on Green Man Gaming, if you have like their gold tier, you know, their elite tier stuff, you can save a little bit more when you do that stuff. So you can always look out for those kinds of things. But from the actual store deals, we went through the PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, looked at PC on the Epic Store and Steam, talked about this week the new releases that came out, watched a couple trailers for that, and talked about this week in bullshit with that nonsensical, you know, N64 emulation bullshit they got going on the Switch. It's kind of frustrating. So I want to address what Mr. J said. Mr. J said he's holding out for the Christmas sales. I will tell you this, in my experience over the years and years and years of me working at the game store and me doing video game hunting and shopping, and I've been doing it for a very long time. From the days when you were just a babe. Wait. Yeah. Something that there's a couple of things about Black Friday that are just pretty universal every year. This year might be different. Pandemic, other things going on, maybe. But I don't expect it. And the first thing that you have to understand about Black Friday is all bets are off. Call of Duty comes out November 5th for $60. On November 29th on Black Friday, it's on sale for $40. Assassin's Creed comes out the last week of October for $60. On Black Friday, it's $30. And this year, I think it's actually going to play really, really well into your favor, Mr. J, or anybody who's looking to get good deals on stuff. I am really hoping we're not going to do this Thanksgiving night, that Thursday. We may do one before that. There are a couple of places, Cheap Ass Gamer I know does this. They compile like a list of all the stores. You can go see what the sales are at Target, at Walmart, at GameStop, at Best Buy. And you can kind of pick and choose who's going to have the best sales on the games you want. Make a plan and attack. But this year, what's actually coming out? There's a new Battlefield game, 2042. Cool. There's the new Call of Duty Vanguard. Cool. There's the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. That won't go on sale. That will never go on sale. I seriously doubt you'd see Mario Party on sale. That's not going to go on sale. What else has come out? Psychonauts 2 is in August. That's already been on sale. Everything that we were looking at today, right? Like, you want to look at, you know, PlayStation games, PlayStation 5 specifically. Let's talk about that. The games that you're looking for right now on the PlayStation have been out for a year. They've been out for 6 months. They've been out enough time. Resident Evil 8 is on sale everywhere right now. You want to catch a better deal for it on Black Friday? Good job. Like, you'll get a better deal on it. What else were we looking at? Ratchet and Clank. I haven't seen Ratchet and Clank go on sale. Maybe that's the only game that's not. Demon Souls has been on sale all over the place. Returnal I've seen on sale a couple of times. Halo won't, but Halo's free to play. Maybe the single player or Game Pass, right? I can see Halo, well, because Halo's being released in December. I can see Halo not being discounted for Black Friday for sure, but maybe not before Christmas. Definitely not a sale. I can see that one. The Nintendo stuff will not go on sale. PlayStation doesn't have anything new. PlayStation this holiday season is relying on Battlefield. They're relying on Call of Duty. They're relying on other people's games to get them through. They don't have a first-party game for this holiday. Deathloop's only been out for a month and a half. It's on sale right now. Imagine what it's going to be like on Black Friday. Your sports games are always on sale on Black Friday. So your FIFAs, your Maddens, all of that shit, always on sale. I wouldn't be surprised. NHL hockey came out this week. I wouldn't be surprised if it was half off on Black Friday. So you're looking at that stuff. And then when they do digital sales, they really try to match as many of those insane deals online. They really try to get as close as they can to it. So maybe it won't be $40, but it'll be $45. So you might have to spend a little extra to do the digital versions of it. But in the last couple of years, they've done a very good job, pound for pound, pacing what they're selling physically in stores. Another thing to keep in mind over the last few years is digital distribution and online sales of physical things has taken off. Your Amazons, your eBays. Those guys lead the way, not just on Cyber Monday, but that basically, like Papa JJ saying right there, wait for the week before Christmas. Like the week before Christmas is crazy. Basically from Monday to Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving until Monday the next week, like you get a solid week of just nutso pricing. They're like, oh, the before Black Friday sale and this sale and this sale and those sorts of things. They've been doing that for years anyway. And this year, specifically PlayStation, does not have a new first-party PlayStation game. Not for Christmas. Horizon Zero Dawn, delayed. God of War, delayed. Gran Turismo, delayed. Like, what do they have right now? They're selling stuff 6 months old. Ratchet & Clank came out in May. That's 6-7 months old at that point. Demon Souls, last year, launch title. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw Guilty Gear like hella on sale this coming weekend or that weekend. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw that Spider-Man game when we bought it digital on sale. We got the Miles Morales game with the Spider-Man upgrade. And it was only 5 months old at the time, and we got it for like $40. You know what I mean? So if those are the games that you're looking for, I have every faith and confidence that you are not just going to find them, but I'm pretty sure you're going to find all of them at some absolutely gangbuster, blockbuster sale, where you're going to be looking at it going, I have to pick what I'm going to choose because I can't get all of these. You know what I mean? PS doesn't need a Q4 hit there, waiting for Q1 and Q2. That's not a, well, it's a strategy. I don't know if it's the strategy. And my problem with the theory on that one is that over the last 5 weeks, I think they've actually put out more PlayStation 5s than they have in the last 5 months. Like, it seems like every time I get on Twitter and check Cheap Ass Gamer's like, hey, PlayStations are available today. Hey, PlayStations are available today. It's like twice a week right now, it feels like. Different retailers, different places, like they seem to be getting the systems out there. Now, that will help them in Q1, Q2 next year, because if they've got a big install base of the system for Christmas, then, you know, people will pick up those games come February, March, April, right? Gran Turismo, Horizon, you know, those games when they come out. So that will help them for sure. I'm not going to argue with that one. But with how much they've put out hardware wise, because they have done a pretty good job the last few weeks. The last like probably month and a half. It almost feels like they were saving them up and hoarding them so they could hit everybody right before Christmas, right? This right now, this is the time to be looking for that stuff because you're not going to find one the week of Black Friday. So you still got to give those people something to play. And I'm sorry, I understand there are still people out there who are excited for Call of Duty. I understand that there's still people out there who are excited for Battlefield. I just don't feel like those games drive the market like they once did. I mean, everything goes through its ups and downs and such. I mean, the reason Ubisoft is taking a break with Assassin's Creed this year, partially because their studio has got all sorts of internal cancel problems, I guess would be a good way to put it. But they've also saturated the market so much with everything that they've done. Like, it's better for them if they take breaks. They've figured this out. That's their theory they're working with. Give it 2 years instead of one, you know, instead of just hitting people with stuff constantly. The stuff that's constantly being hit, Madden sales aren't what they used to be. FIFA sales will always be what FIFA is, but Madden sales aren't what they used to be. We used to do midnight launches for Madden and have 50, 60 people show up to pick up Madden. The last time I saw a Madden launch and people excited about it, I mean, it was like 8 to 10 people trickle in throughout the day. No one would show up the night before, maybe 2 or 3 guys. Like, it's come apart from what it once was, right? They definitely do not. It's not even 1/10 of what it was. See, and that's a big number. You factor in things like the pandemic and other things like that going on with the situation, those numbers get hit even harder. So even with that being a case, that brings us to the next point. The next point I was going to make is that right now, There are some companies out there that are doing gangbuster sales on things. Nintendo is on fire for selling shit. I'm pissed off about a lot of things that they're doing. Mistborn all day kept saying all during the stream, Nintendo don't. Nintendo don't. Fuck those guys. Tonight's segment of This Week in Bullshit revolved around the Nintendo Online service and what they're doing with the N64 emulation, which we'll do that next week. I need a graphic for that. I need something on the screen that says This Week in Bullshit, like a news report or something like that. But next week when we talk about This Week in Bullshit, might be Nintendo again, who knows. But Nintendo stuff sells like fire spreads, okay? Animal Crossing is nuts. Still sells like crazy. Mario Kart, I don't understand how that's still the best-selling game on Earth, but it is. Anything with the word Mario in it sells like crazy. Like, that's one thing, okay? We understand Nintendo is very different that way. Not Rukus. Yo, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Hanging out doing the thing. So I understand 100% Nintendo not wanting to do that sort of thing. Sony's not in that boat. Microsoft is not in that boat. So come Black Friday, when the sales happen, I think that you're going to have to put a few things back. I think so much stuff is going to be on sale this year under such a short-term notice that you're going to be holding 8 games in your hand going, I can't buy all 8 of these. Which ones do I put back? I think you're going to have plenty of chances to pick up the games you want this holiday season for an extremely discounted price, whether it be Black Friday or every week leading up until Christmas. You're just going to see another ridiculous sale and go, what? What? Oh, shit. Kind of goated content idea. Not Ruckus. On Thursday nights, that's what we're going to do. That's what we do. I've worked in a video game store for 20 years. I don't now. I've left. But I worked in one for 20 years. Market evaluation and the ups and downs of video games, what things are worth, stuff like that as a collector and other things. I'm very good with those numbers and I'm very good at predicting things that go on with that. And so I try to share my wisdom of that once a week in a sales stream. Like I'll show you here. We were just a little while ago. Wait, let me bring up the other screen. Sorry. A few minutes ago, we were going over the PlayStation deals here. We were looking at the Epic Game Store tonight, seeing what kind of stuff was on there. We go over all the major content and systems and see what's out there to see if there's anything that I need to get to save me money, but see if we can't help people who are watching do that as well. Marketing Monday. That's a good idea too. The reason we do it on Thursday, though, is because this is the day things roll over. So by Wednesday, the Nintendo sales, the PlayStation sales, the Xbox sales have all rolled over. So we can see what's new for the week. And then on Steam, we can see the midweek deals as well as the Weekend Madness sales. Or midweek madness and weekend deals. We can see both of those. And on Thursday morning, Epic Games rolls over whatever the free game is. So I always encourage people to pick up the free game as well. There's a lot, like Thursday gives people a lot of time to pick up things. You can grab like the tail end of certain sales, but it gives you a lot of time to look at it going for this weekend. That way, if this weekend you're not going out trick-or-treating and you need to stay inside and play a scary game, it's good to know, and we found this out tonight, that Capcom has pretty much put all of their games on sale on all of the platforms. You want Resident Evil, get it on the PS5, the PS4, the Xbox, whichever series you want, the Switch, the PC. They got you covered for a scary game this weekend. So we've been going over things like that. We're kind of winding down now, and I'm answering a specific question. Mr. J asked earlier, he said, you know, I'll read it again. I'm hoping for Black Friday or Christmas sales, but with consoles finally becoming somewhat available, I doubt the big games will go on sale. And that's what I'm talking about right now. Honestly, I think the moral of the story with that idea is that because PlayStation and Xbox don't have a killer app for the holiday season, something that's not first party them, something that they're still being fueled by third party games, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, which is not coming out this year, but that's a usual, Battlefield, you know, Deathloop, something made by somebody else that's fueling the sale of their system. The only thing Microsoft has this holiday is they are putting Halo out the first week of December. So that's even after Black Friday. So we don't expect that to go on sale. Nintendo doesn't put their shit on sale. You're not going to, maybe you'll find Zelda it's a 5-year-old game at this point. You're going to find Breath of the Wild for $40. I guess that's a deal at this point. It's been 5 years. Okay. You think you're going to find a deal on an OLED Switch? You're wrong. You think you're going to find a deal on Animal Crossing? Maybe you'll get like $10 off of it somewhere. You think you're going to get a deal on the new Mario Party game coming out tomorrow? No, I doubt that very much. But if you're looking for Returnal, I would expect to see that on sale. If you're looking for Resident Evil 8, that's already on sale. If you're looking for Ratchet and Clank, I think that's the only one that I'm not 100% sure on. I would think you would be able to find it on sale, maybe 20 bucks off around the $50 mark. Maybe 10. It may not go on sale because that is a flagship big deal for them on the PlayStation right now. Demon Souls? Dude, I would be surprised if that game was $40 soaking wet. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, the Ultimate Edition, the one that comes with the remake of Spider-Man. You're going to find that digital and physical on sale everywhere. That's what I'm thinking. So if you are a PlayStation 5 owner, Mr. J is a new PlayStation 5 owner. I think you're going to have, again, that was the statement I was making. You're going to have a stack of games in your hand, and you're going to be like, I can't buy all of these. I'm going to have to put some shit back. There's going to be that much of it on sale that you want to pick up. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I expect that to be heavily discounted. Last year's Call of Duty, heavily discounted. Things like that. So, because there's not a lot of new out there, other than Halo, that's what I think the situation is going to look like for Black Friday. And again, we will do this. We won't do it on Thanksgiving night, not Thursday for sure. But we'll go over the Black Friday sales stuff that's available and things. We'll do it a little early. But we're going to... I know that the schedule part of this is new, but we've periodically done sales streams, gone over things, and done this in the past. Every time there's a new like Sony conference, we go out looking at the games and see what's on sale and do that kind of stuff. When the summer sales happen, we definitely do it then. Winter sales, things like that. There is Halloween sales going on right now on pretty much every system. You can see it on PlayStation. They've got some on Xbox. They definitely have them on Steam and the Epic Game Store. You can check them out there. And again, if those places don't strike your fancy, if you're not looking for digital, a lot of those sales are comparable in the stores. So a great resource that I use, and I shout them out all the time, there's a Twitter account called Cheap Ass Gamer. They hit you all day long. Something goes on sales. If PlayStations become available to buy at a website, they hit you with the link. They're constantly telling you, and they stay up to date on it. They have done a fantastic job of helping me save a lot of money, and I'm very, very grateful to them. And that's another thing that you can use as a resource to check it out. Make sure you get that stuff. Now, one other thing that I want to make sure we do before we get out of here tonight, because we've been on for about 3 hours now. Been on for about 3 hours. Is if anybody else out there has any questions, or you want to make a statement that, you want me to kind of address something, you got any more questions or any more things, now would be the time. Ask me your questions and we'll go through whatever you need, and then we'll get out of here for tonight. We're not going to play any games tonight. If we were playing a game, what would we be playing? I don't even know what we'd be playing. Maiden of Blackwater, maybe. We might be playing some Fatal Frame. I'm not downloading it though until after I end the stream because I didn't want to fuck up the bandwidth for everything. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything, just a game you're interested in. Let's say it's something I didn't say. You're like, oh, I want to know when this game's coming out, or that game's on sale, or something else that goes with it. That sort of thing. I'll help. You can join the Discord and I'll help you find it if it's not on a stream night for sales, and if it's on the sales night, I'll see what I can do about finding it while we're on stream. So now there's one other thing that I'm looking at here. There's just a games under $15 section on the PlayStation Store. There's actually a lot of good stuff in here. Streets of Rage 4 is only 15 bucks right now if you haven't played that. Psychonauts is $3.99. Flip this over for a second. Maybe we'll see something. PC building simulators, we talked about that on the Epic Game Store for $8. But yeah, if you got any questions and stuff, throw them in chat here before we get going. Get out of here for tonight. I'll keep this up for a minute. This is where we're going to find some of those other things like God of War and stuff like that on sale. Not seeing anything in there. You could buy the Dead Island Definitive Collection. Seems like a waste of $5.99. Oh, let's see here. Metal Slug Anthology. That's more my speed for $5. I could live with that. I'm surprised we didn't see the Castlevania collection on sale on the PlayStation. Axiom Verge for $10. I would do that right away if you can. It's a Metroid style game. It is absolutely fantastic. Titan Quest isn't bad if you like Diablo style games. For less than $10, I'd do that. Strider for $2.99. Don't do it, everyone. That game is amazing and will make you angrier than angry all at the same time. You'll feel both things simultaneously. That's a hard loop to get out of, by the way. Windjammers for $5.99. Windjammers 2 is supposed to be coming out soon, and I'm a little pissed about that. Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap is awesome. They have some other Wonder Boy games that were on sale, I believe, on the Switch. Pang Adventures. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're now down into the DLC section of stuff, so we're probably not going to see too much in the way of games down here. Nope, not seeing anything else that makes me go, holy shit, you should run out and buy this. Nope, definitely not. All right, well, that does it for that. Well, with that in mind, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. We went 3 hours. 2 hours, 52 minutes. Hopefully the information I provided and the conversation that we had was stimulating and helpful all at the same time. Today, the MVP of the chat, Bloomin' Ivy. At one point, Bloomin' Ivy was like Oprah. And thank you very, very much for the tip today, Bloomin' Ivy. $60 goal met, deal with it for Fatal Frame. And then sent me a copy of Fatal Frame on top of it. That was the funniest part. You put towards the tip goal and then sent me Fatal Frame anyway. Ivy, we're just you have your own command. There you go. What a maniac. Thank you very much for all of your support with that. And thank you everybody else for hanging out, chatting, doing the thing. Your support that way means a lot too. I appreciate everyone being here. Over the last few months, as we've been doing multiple streams, what I mean by multiple streams is streams in multiple places, which you can take a look here. We're streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch at the same time right now. Is it Meta now? Is Facebook still Facebook, or is it like the parent company's Meta? Is it like Metaception? I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore, but we're streaming in all three of those places. If you haven't clicked over there to follow on YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitch, come find me at Trisket109. You can do all the thing. And then come join the Discord as well. And the Discord, if you have questions about things, if you're looking for something, if you see a game out there and you're like, is this a good deal? Should I pick this up? I'm kind of excited about this. We've got channels where you can share your pickups and be excited, and everyone else will be excited with you. You can ask all the questions you want. Sometimes we just talk about nothing. It's like the Seinfeld of Discord sometimes. Also, for those that missed it, we are talking about setting up a bounty system for games. So one of the things that has been going on because the Nintendo Switch Online upgrade is so fucking expensive now, and I have 2 family accounts that I maintain with that, we want to get the most out of the games that we're paying for. We want to get the most value out of the games that we have and the things that we're doing. With that being the case, I came up with this idea that we put bounties on the game. What's the deal with Discord? Why do people want to Discords? I don't know. It depends. If it's A minor, fuck that shit. No A minor. That's just me though. But yeah, in an effort to get the most out of oh, I'm sorry, I had to do that in the Seinfeld voice. What's the deal with Discord? Why do people want to Discord? I don't get it. You mean like that? That's my best Seinfeld. It is terrible. So bad. So bad. It was so bad that the camera got all blurry. Like, the camera was rolling its eye at me. That's how that was. But no, so we want to set up a bounty system. So let's say you want to be the guy in the Hall of Fame who's responsible for Yoshi's story, right? It is so bad. You get on your Switch after we open up submissions. You play all the way through Yoshi's story. Not past, but present. You go all the way through it. You take a screenshot of the end of the game, and you take a screenshot of the date that you did it on, and you put those in the thing, and you say, I beat Yoshi's story before everyone else. And you can be in the Hall of Fame as the person who beat Yoshi's story first, if you have the N64 online pass. If you want to do it with Super Mario 1, you can't. I already did. But yeah, like, I imagine that there would be a race of people trying to get to... I will have a race of people trying to be like the first one that beat Ocarina of Time, because everyone's like, I want to be that guy. Like, you can be the MVP of that on our stream. So, our submissions open now. Is that what we're doing? I was gonna put some rules and stuff in the Discord channel before I just told people to go fucking crazy. But this way, like, you can participate. Like, I'm never going to play Yoshi's Story, so if that's your jam, that's fine. I'm probably not going to get to Paper Mario after they release it because it's a really long game and I beat it like 2 years ago and I don't feel like going through it again. So if you go through it before me and you submit a screenshot and say, hey, I want to be the MVP for Paper Mario, done. I'm like, cool. I have a feeling I'm going to beat you on a couple Castlevania games, though. Like, let's be real here. Let's be fucking real. And it doesn't just have to be Nintendo Switch Online games. Like, I don't care what you submit for at this point. You're already halfway through Paper Mario? Well, there you go. I'm at the 64 one. That one's coming out soon. They said that they're going to release that on the N64 online service. They say that. Who knows if they're actually going to, so. Who knows? But yeah, that's where we're at. So we're looking at that bounty system. It's in, the information is going to be in Discord. I'll probably work on that tonight. 3 hours. We did 3 hours tonight, guys. 3 hours. Not bad. Everybody have a good time? Everybody having fun? Everybody did okay? We made it. We made it. Hopefully. Well, with that, without any other further questions, people looking for something or need me to answer a question about games in general, I think we're going to get out of here for the night. Next stream, what's tomorrow? Friday? I can't tell what day it is anymore. Tomorrow's Friday. So for Friday, I feel like playing some multiplayer shit. I finally cleaned up my computer area, cleaned up everything from the conventions and stuff, so hopefully I can start streaming again this week. There you go. If you start streaming again, will you get a shiny golden Mew? Or what is that? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure. I say, okay, so hang on. I want to see if I can find this picture. Put it in Discord. I'm gonna find this picture. Nope, this isn't it. God damn it, I gotta find it. All right, the meme said, the perfect Friday night doesn't exist. And then it stops, and it shows a picture. It shows pizza, because getting pizza on a Friday night's awesome, right? It shows Blockbuster Video. You go rent a game on a Friday night and stay up with your buddies and play. Go get like GoldenEye. Go get like Mario Kart. And then it's got a picture of an N64 sitting there with 4 controllers attached to it. So I guess it says I guess the perfect night does exist. I feel like on Fridays, we should try to capture the spirit of that. What do you think? What do you think? I think we should. I can't buy everybody pizza. I'm sorry. It's not going to work that way. But I could definitely set up a game of Mario Kart tomorrow night and everybody could join in. We could rotate in and out, do some shit. Because you can play Mario Kart online now. We get some multiplayer stuff going on Friday nights. That's what I want to do. I want to bring back the perfect Friday night. Down for Mario Kart 8. Maybe that's what I'll use your $60 for, because I actually don't own Mario Kart 8. I was thinking Mario Kart 64. But maybe we could play 8. I'm fine with that. I think we should do that. I think I'm going to make a Discord channel that says Friday night game suggestions. And we're just going to play multiplayer games. Like, we're all just going to get on and play games. Like, that's going to be the goal. It's going to take a while to build it up. But I think we should do that. The perfect Friday night does exist. We'll get some pizza. And we'll hook it up with a game. Just like when you were, a kid. You go rent a game at Blockbuster and spend all Friday night, I want to try and bring that back. You're down for that, except you work early on Saturdays? We'll find a way. Maybe I'll stream earlier. I could do that. I can make that happen. We're gonna work this out. That's the idea. Let that idea percolate. Let it kind of bounce around in your head. Come up with some ideas based on that, then let me know. You're off Sundays and Mondays starting next week. Oh yeah. We're gonna have some good stuff for you. 7 to 3:30 on the other days of the week. We'll get you. We're gonna do it. Let that idea bounce around your head. Friday nights, that's what we want to do. The perfect Friday night does exist. It's here on my channel, playing multiplayer games with your homies. It'll be up to you to get your pizza, though. We'll make a channel for just pizza pictures. You guys, on Friday nights, will just take pictures of the pizza you got, and then, you know, we'll say we're good. If everyone takes a picture of a different Little Caesars pizza, we'll have a regional event. It'll be great. However that works. So yeah, maybe we'll work that out for tomorrow. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we will. I'll take your $60 and I'll buy Mario Kart because I don't have it on the Switch. I've been meaning to replace it for a little while. I used to have it. You know how that goes. All my cartridges, digital fucking, yeah. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thank you again for everybody hanging out, everybody participating, everybody being a part of what's going on. I appreciate the shit out of you. All of you. So go do the thing. Make sure you follow, go join the Discord. Make sure you sign up to subscribe and like and whatever it is that they call it on all the channels. Go check it out on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook. Do the thing. That's it for tonight. Hopefully you'll save some money, have some games to play this weekend. And we'll see you tomorrow night on the next one. Thanks, guys. Ivy! What a maniac! Hey, guess what? Last thing I'm going to say. Ivy's the MVP. She can't say anything about it now. It's gone. Oh, good.
Game over, man. It's game over. Excellent.